too many languages to know how to pronounce everything. I just
There's
give it a
Y.
shot.
That's literally how you pronounce it in English.
Naif.
Yeah.
Naif.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was like French or something. They don't pronounce all their letters.
Yeah.
To my ear, at least.
Just say names like they're English.
All right.
Naff.
Wait, so how do you pronounce?
So,
I mean,
wait,
you
did
might
somebody
say
leave?
that.
Like, I don't have the lobby
Fuck.
up.
Okay, let me. Someone left.
Mm-hmm.
Let me figure that out.
Who?
It's got to be Axis.
Okay.
I see everything filled.
Yeah, but
12?
we're supposed to be one more.
Like,
So
who
left?
is it? Okay, I'll be back.
Yeah. God damn it. All right, let me do this real quick. Let's do this. I'll just tell them as it is.
Free Germany.
Hello, is Box here? I guess he's
Yeah,
not. I guess he's not here,
No.
right? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna kick him, and he's gonna hot join at Danzig.
No,
Yes.
like we already
Yes.
the Filipino player.
Yes, we're doing that right now because this pisses me off that we have been waiting this long and he's going AFK for I don't even know. He's been AFK now 7-8 minutes without being ready. Like, what's the thought process? So
Like,
we're
we are
starting
waiting
now.
for the-
We're starting now, and
We
he's
had a
gonna hot join at
Finland
Danzig.
stand coming?
Finland ready, or do you want to play without a Finland? Where's this guy?
No, I didn't mean that. We had like this is a stand-in player. We had other player coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. So both the Soviet hot join and the German hot join will happen at Danzig. Hopefully we have no other hot joins. All right, 5 minute setup time.
That's not what we agreed with.
Alrighty, now I should be able to show game. Yes, sir.
I know you don't want to rehost, but they all of a sudden said that he was there, but
No,
doesn't
no,
matter.
no. That's on him. That's on him.
All right, I'm gonna
Like
go live.
he had, what was it, 20 minutes to click the ready button? That's on him. He hot trains at Danzig.
I agree. All right, I'm gonna go live.
Yeah. Let me do this. Oh yeah, I forgot to put a thumbnail. Truth nuke. Truth nuke.
I think the delay is like it won't start. Oh, it's not starting because of the delay.
Yeah. Is nobody setting up? I'm so confused. Okay, Russia, I guess, is doing production first. Like, nobody's
Germany
doing
is
the
not?
research and shit. Japan is fully set up. They're doing civ
The hell?
civ build.
Okay, Germany has some research. Italy's doing their research.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Don't even bother, like, looking at it. But, Michigan first. How come? Is the question.
if it was like French or something. They don't pronounce all their letters. Michigan, to my ear at least.
Whoa. Oh yeah. Say names like they're. Lol.
There are no resources in Michigan? What the?
What do you mean?
Is that why you're questioning it? No, there's resources in Michigan.
I just haven't seen Michigan first before.
Gotcha. What do? Texas first?
No, you do the highest infra states first, so they finish faster, usually.
Snowball.
So it tends to be the most efficient that way. Whoa! Look at the UK. This is wilding. Wilding gameplay. Really? Will this be worth it?
What? He's converting mills to civs?
Yeah, we haven't seen that one before. That is
greedy as all hell.
New gameplay.
Very greed.
We have civs on Germany as well.
I don't know if I agree with this.
Well, we actually haven't seen it before, so we wouldn't know what is the meta, so to speak, I guess.
Dude, we had a wild Tamil game yesterday. Axis lost North Africa, and then we ended up beating the Soviets in like 44. It was crazy. No D-Day. I went Vichy, France, and held. They landed and lost everything.
Nice.
Very proud of myself.
Yeah.
Dude, Vichy is strong.
I mean, it can be, yeah. Oh yeah, it is about start a clock, so... I'll just go tell them that we're starting. Or could you? Just go into their VCs and say, we're starting.
Very good.
Huh?
Will do.
Yeah.
Will do.
Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. The date went well. Yeah, the date went well. I wanna say the date went well. Italy is just day one snaking in Ethiopia. I see. Not making any different divisions or anything. Just using the starting divisions he has. Even moving the divisions from over here. Okay. And also training up 6 volunteers. Does he have the guns for this? Oh, he does. Not the artillery, though.
Saying that they crashed.
Who?
Before Japan is saying they crashed before the game started.
One of the 3, yeah.
Okay.
We'll just do a 38 hot train or whatever. Like, I'm not gonna hot train him right now. Hello. We're not gonna do a 36 hot train. We're gonna continue until 38. The China war, you get him. Because then we also have other people joining. We're not gonna do a separate hot. Like, it stabilizes the game way too much. Okay.
But he want to micro Spain for us.
That's too bad. That's too bad. Yeah. We're gonna start now.
Hosting with the Swedish version of the statue of David, Dankus Mimicus. Huh? Today's lineup is going to feature Oak versus Get Ekipa.
Get Ekipa.
And Get Ekipa.
Git.
And Geet.
Yeah.
Sorry. My pronunciation. My apologies. Pronunciation bad. Oak is going to be playing the Allies, and Get Ekipa is the Axis. Oak feels very strong in this game, but they are hot joining a player in Danziger War, so we'll see how that goes.
The hot join?
Alright. Aren't they hot joining in...
The hot join is
Danziger
very
War?
irrelevant, no?
Very irrelevant?
Yeah.
Okay.
They look strong because they're hot joining a player at Danzig?
Oh, I thought I said not very strong.
Oh. Okay.
But
But why is that? Is it because they're hot joining a player at Danzig?
So they won't have that player to help them out if that's the critical main on
It's not.
the Soviet.
Yeah.
It's not? Okay.
I don't think it matters whatsoever. They could
So
probably
after
have won
talking to this
Soviet until Danzig.
After talking to these players, Dankis, Oak feels very strong. They have a strong competitive multiplayer resume, and Ekipa feels like they want to surprise Oak. And the two team leaders have talked, and they feel that Oak might be overconfident in this match.
Okay. Oh, see, get the Ekipa as the axis that is usually the tone setters of the game. I mean, they decide how fast or slow it goes, really. So we'll see if they are gonna be stomping early on, like we see some teams do, or if they're gonna be, I don't know, not stomping the allies here.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game. So far, I see that Italy is actually going right side this game. Or I'm sorry, left side this game.
Yeah.
So they'll be buffing the Axis.
Yes, sir. He didn't go Rico first pick. Okay. Civ guy. Maybe that's better? Who knows? I don't believe just battle planning Ethiopia is the play, though. Like, he has a battle plan on. That could actually end up being bad for him. Because it could end up finishing the war when he doesn't want it to be finished. And he's not doing a lot of manual micro here. Just a battle plan. Okay. Bet he's rushing down for all the eco for Germany, I would guess. I would, yeah, probably just rush down for the German eco, then do the Balkan miners eco. It's a lot of just eco spawned in. Some Middle East choose to go for the infrastructure first, which is also valid, because then you boost your own country a lot more, but I believe boosting the Axis as a whole in a competitive game is the best to rush for.
I completely agree. So Italy is attacking into Addis Ababa.
That's fine, as long as he doesn't take it. Yeah. If he's taking it, then
No,
he might have issues. I mean, he will have issues. If he takes Harar, he also has issues. Ethiopia's going to be finished if he takes Harar, and that's going to be with world tension. He's not taking it. He manually stopped it. So he's keeping an eye on it. He is keeping an eye on it.
And then we had some very interesting plays by the United Kingdom. They actually converted mills into civs starting off.
Yeah, now they're building infrastructure in the UK. I would personally probably enslave my miners to do it for me, since I'm such an important nation. Since the air war means everything, basically. Okay, they've already killed all the Ethiopian divisions. He's already walking in. 3 days versus 10 days. Okay, so that's not gonna fly. Yeah, that's not the perfect Ethiopia. That is not a perfect Ethiopia. For a tournament game where it's about qualifying for the quarterfinals, I mean, you probably want to be doing a perfect one, right? Now UK can do limited rearmament. They haven't clicked it yet. Oh, that wasn't even the naval treaty being left. Okay. Wait, UK is not? Okay. He's going for the PP instability first. I don't know why.
Maybe he feels time. He has time to go limited rearmament before world tension goes down.
No, no. Like, that's impossible. Like, what he's going for now, like, the limited rearmament focus gets rid of his debuffs. You know? This focus doesn't do very much.
Gotcha.
Like, yeah, look at... It also gives 4 civs, get rid of the Great Depression, which is negative construction speed factory output, and it gives you much more consumer goods, which is terrible. Whereas this focus doesn't do very much for them right now. Okay, Germany civ maxing. They haven't... Okay, they're building in the states that they haven't gotten... It is a 4-year plan, Germany. They're rushing for autarky efforts. And they probably want to rush institute price controls. That is the meta we have seen. They went first for TOT, which has also been the meta. TOT gives the civ and infra construction speed. See how long they build civs for. Shouldn't be longer than a year, to be honest. Should not be longer than a year. Let's take a look at the miners. The miners on the axis are building just infra in Hungary right now. It's good. Yeah, why isn't he waiting for that focus? Or I guess it automatically queues it down. Southern Transdubia and Northern Hungary. Yeah, so that's fine, I guess. He's not going to miss out on anything, per se. Oh, he goes for the left side instead of interventionism. Okay.
UK is on limited rearmament now?
The focus, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, there's an economy law also called limited. So I was just wondering which one. So Italy, yeah, Italy made 11/8 for Spain already. So he rushed the civs for Germany, but he's going for the civs for the Axis miners now. He's not going to wait, actually. That's a lot of civs. So, I mean, there is the Spanish Civil War. Let's see the prep. The prep has been a level 2 airport in the south as well, but he built up a little bit of airports in the north. I think level 4 in Valladolid might start. He might have just built a level 2 here in Lyon. Then he's going to be building infrastructure in these 3 states, and I guess civs after that in them as well. Alright, so he has prepped the divisions properly-ish. He's not going to be able to do the south push, but maybe this works. Yeah, so the day 1 click for Madrid. He didn't, like, full org them before the war, which is a bit of a mistake.
All right, yeah, he's going for Madrid.
Uh-oh. His inputs were cancelled in the north. This will be funny. I mean, I'll let it happen if he messes it up, because this would be a funny mess up. That would actually screw them over a little bit, I would say.
So all these units in the north are going to head to that front line,
Yeah,
huh?
he did inputs to make them, yep, and he unpauses. That's a
no.
big mistake. He made the inputs, then assigned them to a front line, which means it all cancelled. He realizes his mistake now, but it's like, yeah, inefficient, you could say. You could call it inefficient. Yeah. Okay, he has cast, lots of cast to push Madrid with, and you usually want to pin the mountain tiles around here as well. And the open up combat with is very important. He's not doing it, so we might see the volunteers arriving before... yeah, we will. They will not get Madrid here. Not a perfect Spain play, so to speak. Not a perfect Spain play. That's what you could call it. That's funny. Well, he did get the mountain tile there. That's important. But yeah, I think the Russians will be getting into Madrid. Yep, they have 6 mountaineers there already. I want to check out the Russian mountaineers. Did they go? They didn't go for the army guy. They went for the civ guy. Okay. So that means these are still the bad mountaineer templates? Yes. They're lacking artillery, actually. Oh, their entire army's, like, proper. That's why. That's not great for the Spain gameplay. They're also negative 10,000 guns. Why would they not delete some? Jesus. Jesus. Well then, France should also be arriving soon, I believe. Yeah, he has sent. He sent them very late, France sent. So that's lucky for the Axis, because this could have actually been really bad for them. They won a lot of time from France doing that. Soviets are using CAS over Madrid, which is not even flying, because the Axis has about 600 planes there. So that's unnecessary, some would call it. I think the Axis got this in the bag, both because of France thingy, but also like the CAS not being used, like the air on the Allied side / Russian side is not being used. France has just arrived, not moving. Every second matters. Every second matters in Spain. Come on, Crystal. I believe in you.
I see only Italian air volunteers. Maybe they feel confident that they're gonna get this easily.
No. If you look at any other, like you can only see the one side you're Are you spectating Italy, perhaps?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, they are here. Okay.
If you spectate Spain, you'll see that all the Axis isn't there. What is this? They're gonna leave Madrid, or what is this? I'm not so sure what they're doing.
Still no cast damage on the Allies.
I mean, they can't. They don't have air. Like, it's red. It's impossible to get cast damage. Russians, have they improved their template? They have not. Not really, at least. Okay. Yeah, they're not getting the guns into the Mountaineers as well. I mean, iffy, to be honest.
Still pouring all their resources into Madrid here. Are they in threat of encirclement here?
I don't know. I don't feel like they're using their volunteers enough. I mean, the Japanese and Italians are sitting around Madrid. I don't know where... Yeah, the Germans are in the north now. They're gonna go for Cuenca, I believe. Usually you want to have it pre-connected, pre-Civil War. It's a very good connection to make before the Civil War starts. So that when you conquer Cuenca, you have instant supply. But yeah. Russia holding focus for the purge, yes. Yes.
Oh, here comes the encirclement.
What encirclement?
See, Japan would attack from the north here. All they need to do is click. There it is.
I mean, there's 2 tiles holding it, right?
Yeah, if they had clicked sooner, they would have maybe gotten that encirclement.
I mean,
the
they still
Soviets
have to
were
take
able to
the other
retreat.
tile, right? So.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've left Madrid now, so the Madrid should be easily taken. Yeah, they could be using cast in the
Allies
south
go...
or in the north, but they're not. I could expect.
What's the play here? Do the Allies go?
France didn't
Allies
even
go
send
north
air.
or south?
What?
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, I think they don't really have a plan, to be honest. Doesn't look like it. France has XP now, not using it. He is making scout planes, 3 mils on it. That feels like a lot. And then he has 16 on heavy tanks now, 30 on guns. That's a lot on guns. He's still gonna have a lot of a land army then, while still going heavies. He doesn't seem to believe in artillery since he's not having any in his army. He's rushing the S40 chassis. Okay, without a Mio as well. But I mean, using a Mio on it is kind of bad. Dispersed Industry 1 here. Is he gonna... What is he gonna do with that, to be honest? I'd say concentrated is better. Went for the
Well, it's a good thing he didn't send air volunteers because he has no oil.
Yeah, fair enough. He's training his navy. Is he doing? He's doing right side France. Okay. I see.
And it looks like the Allies are just trying to hold. As you said. To your point. Okay, your chat would like to look at the Italian eco.
Italian eco. He is not doing
civ
any
maxing.
dockyards whatsoever. He's still doing civs. We're in November 36 now. It's not too late to keep doing civs, but okay, he did all the factories focuses for the miners, and now he's going down for his own infrastructure, which is smart. That'll boost his output in construction a lot. He never did war eco. What? Yeah, this...
Is that...
There is no point of
Warrico?
not going Warrico. There is no point of not going Warrico as Italy. That should be your first PP pick every time. So that is interesting.
Could this be a sign of a late game Axis?
That they don't want to have more economy? No.
I mean, you've got Germany building civs. You have Italy building civs.
He's building mills now. He's finishing off the last couple of the last couple of civs, yeah. Germany doing a bunch on guns and artillery, which we haven't really seen that much of. We usually see them do all in on tanks and such. What tank did he make? They still went welded. They didn't do riveted. That's fine. But
So, do you think that Italy messed up the Ethiopia war and forgot to click war economy?
yeah. I mean, he did mess up the war itself, and he forgot to click war economy. So there's a quite good summarization of it. Okay, they're mass pushing now in Spain. Looks very good for them. They already got the Barcelona area cut off as well.
Axis has pretty good supply. And this just in, the UK is now going dockyards.
Really now? How many is that? 9, 11, 13, 15. 15 dockyards, okay. They rushed, okay, they did the fighter focus, and now they're doing all the mills. They're not rushing down for miter yet decision. They are producing a little bit of fighters, but mostly still on guns and stuff. Interesting. We usually see an all-in on air, but I guess not. Alright, early Anschluss is very normal. It is what we have seen many times here. Germany has more building slots to use. They're not going for the military construction speed focus, which is a good play. And they also went
I guess you could say no major mistakes. I have not seen any encirclements in the Spanish Civil War yet.
Well, I mean, they took Madrid, and the Soviets can just keep retreating, right?
Kind of a vanilla type scenario. Who do you think comes out better, the Axis on the Spanish Civil War here?
I mean, they're winning it.
This is a single elimination qualifier.
Yes.
Okay, big encirclement here next to Ciudad Real.
I mean, the AI doesn't walk back. It's just you just need to walk around it. Okay. Germany getting, I don't know. I usually don't agree with getting the mill so late, but maybe doing a bit of civs is worth it. I don't know. Because you have so many mills sitting here in the focus tree. Here's another 9. He just got another 5 mills here. Plus 9 here, that's 14. Plus 3 here, that's 18. Plus all the bonuses you get to, like, production. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of waiting. But maybe it's the play.
Germany could be on their back foot here because they were holding their focus for quite a while and wasting days. I don't know if they're going for some political power.
They weren't wasting days.
I looked several times and the bar was completely full. For at least
no. They wasted maybe 2 days. That's what you gotta do to get Anschluss Jan 41. 37.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So you have to do it for the greater good, so to speak. They're going up fast now on tanks. Did they go down on something? Not really. I guess this is just what they built mill-wise, that they went up on tanks. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand all the mills on infantry equipment. Seems like a waste.
I mean, they want to have some info, I guess, but not rushing advanced HQ communications. I don't get that at all. They're doing Hess now. Okay. So this is either a Speer or a Todt Germany. Interesting. Wait, they did Goering as well. Never mind. They have also done Goering. Never mind.
Okay, have you seen this before? Usually, I haven't seen Goering taken this early.
This is kind of late.
Really?
Yeah. They picked him 185 days ago, which is, yeah, in 36 still. But I mean, Todt, Speer, Goering, that order is the meta. So, I guess they were getting rid of Todt. Yeah, they did. Yeah. But yeah, they're doing the complete meta right now. That everybody does. Okay. Did the Soviets have not recalled? They're in Madrid area. Did France lose it? Perhaps? No, he has one in the south, I see.
Italy is not on war eco. Just responding to your chat.
Yeah. They're talking about what we talked about 5 minutes ago. Access. You need the supply hub to push north. I think Italy will just get encircled if he walks in there, to be honest. I mean, he could just free it instantly probably, but it would still be funny if he got encircled just because no supply.
Okay, Germany with all their spies in France, but it does not look like they're going for collaboration governments.
Yeah, no, the meta is also not to do that. The meta is to do the Reichskommissariat's way.
UK is spying on Germany and Italy. Getting cryptology on Italy. See what else is going on around the map.
Big mistake from France, honestly. Pretty big mistake. He doesn't go professional officer corps for the command power game. So he's gonna be, well, not having enough. We could say it as. He's gonna be able to pick the attack guy, but he's not gonna have command power to send an attaché and then go partial mob. I mean, he might have war support to go partial mob. If he gets more world tension, which will happen, and he rushes down for army reform, he might time it okay. If he rushes army reform right now. Which I'm guessing he will. Probably.
All right, Spanish Civil War ending. France still has volunteers in Spain. So does the Soviets. I guess they have a few tiles that they could recall from, but this is looking a little dicey.
Yeah, the Axis want to get to the tiles so they can't recall. I mean, they're facing a lot of cast here. I'm betting in Spain. Alright, France didn't send air volunteers. Check the Republican side.
So there's only one tile.
Wait, what?
There's only one tile for them to recall from.
Yeah.
And France is walking the other direction.
Well, maybe they're gonna sacrifice their divisions in order to get more XP, I guess. Could be what they're doing here. They don't have any AAs, I mean, they're gonna just get pushed off of time. Whoa! Heavy artillery in the Soviets Mountaineers? Whoa. That is a heavy investment. Quite heavy. They have way more heavy art in stockpile as well. They just haven't made it into the division. Okay. Oh.
Anti-tank and heavy AA. It's more of a flexible build to see if Germany goes heavies or mediums.
I think they just want the heavy for Finland. And on the city tiles.
Finland with no heavy AA.
Oh, France got encircled there, losing 2 divs. Unfortunate. That's actually really bad for them. That's quite the bad.
So the Allies lose all these volunteers, right?
Hmm? Oh yeah, probably. I mean, the Axis can just attack the mountain tile from all sides, and then they'll for sure get it. France is walking back into Barcelona. Not a great play. So they're still just going to take the mountain tile first, and then take Barcelona while killing you in Barcelona.
Chat saying no USA Navy build.
No USA Navy build. USA has 45 dockyards. He looks like he's doing a Navy build, so we're getting lied to. He's definitely doing a Navy build. Yeah.
They have an empty battleship build here so far, so they're going to be converting to something.
Yeah, if you read the name.
Refit me.
Yeah.
And then some Carrier 2s coming out. Oh.
I'll have hot join on. Alrighty.
Is this the opportunity to pull in the hot joins from the 2 teams?
Yeah, basically. Could you let them know that any hot joins they want to do, they can do right now?
Will do.
Is this really 106 divisions? I mean, I guess in total with all these and then that. Could be. Is this another 40? Can't be. 8, 12. 17. 18. No, 20. Okay, that's... What the fuck? Ooh. Ah, yeah, there you go.
All right, they will hot join their players.
Yep.
So those ships that you saw are going to be refitted later, chat. All right, so far, what are you thinking, Dakis?
About what?
Who looks stronger? What are the strengths of both teams?
I would say so far both teams have played imperfectly. So I mean, it's about who played less imperfectly, I guess. But I don't know who. Like, Italy not going Rico, bringing out world tension from Ethiopia early. I mean, then the Allies not capitalizing on it on the UK by picking early limited. I mean, stuff like that is just small stuff. But then also, like, with the volunteer situation, how, like, bad they played that. They barely got any XP out of that civil war. They barely fought at all. They mostly just stood and looked and then didn't use their air either, which is super important in Russia that you do use because you want the air XP badly. Yeah, I don't know. Just felt very imperfect so far.
Did you happen to see what Russia is researching in terms of tank?
I haven't. I have not.
I didn't get a glimpse either.
But I'm thinking heavies. It's probably what they're gonna be doing.
Have you seen UK's go dockyards this early? I don't think I've seen that in one of the games yet.
Huh?
We
haven't seen this from the UK before, so it is definitely gonna be a safe naval win for the UK at least, because Italy doing no dockyards versus a UK doing very early dockyards just feels like it's gonna be a clap. All right, and now that guy left. Why? How's he playing? It's not an accident.
So one of the SAF wanted to adjust his GUI settings, whatever that means.
Yeah, I don't know either.
He's back in. So we're missing 2. We're missing a Soviet co-op, and I don't know who else. Hungary's here, Romania's here, Bulgaria. Who are we missing?
I mean, go ask. Go ask.
All right.
This guy did lose connection, yeah, but then who was it that is the kelp guy? There you go.
Italy is hot joining right now.
Amazing. But what I was wondering is, so we're 25 people. One guy just left. So who was that?
What?
Yeah, the guy who was cracked, like the one we wondered about who left. Who is it? Could you go find out?
They were saying it was Italy. Allies said that they have everyone.
Yeah, but we are one player
23.
shorter, so to speak. Kelp guy 33 is no longer in the game. That's all I know.
All right. I'll find out.
I have no clue what he was playing. We're gonna be continuing. What's going on here? Oh, he just hasn't set up his mills. I see.
They said they replaced Finland.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
So what is Italy doing for Navy? Carriers and battleships, yeah. He's not using like half of his dockyards right now. It's not great, to be honest. But each to their own. He's rushing down for the 3 civs and 3 mills in his focus tree. Probably doing Rome-Berlin Axis after that. Or rushing down for the mills after this, maybe. Rome-Berlin Axis is good focus, though it's very short as well. I don't know if civ greeting this much on Italy is going to be paying off. UK has 150 civs, but that's from trade. Like, UK has only 106 owned. He went instantly. I love this. He's building mills already. I love that. But he's not early mob. So he chose to build mills on Civ Eco. I'm not sure how good that is. Maybe it's fine. Because they do have prepare for the inevitable. So, I mean, yeah, looks fine-ish. But I would go early mob. You see that this is a World Tension Cock Axis, you know? So holding an early conference.
Watched your... He watched your USA live stream. That's why he's going mills.
Yeah, no. Still not great.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
Yeah,
joke.
yeah.
France is researching mediums right now.
Yeah, it's been since day one. And Russia, no tanks. No tanks. They are building... Where are they building? They're building very aggressively. Holy, this is very aggressive. Okay. Interesting. I'm not sure why they're building so aggressively.
Whoa.
It's not going to give them that much more. Like, with this
Zaporizhia?
build,
What?
building this like far up, you kind of got to count on pushing instead of getting pushed. Like, yeah, like down there, why would you ever build there? I don't know. There's no resources there either, so I don't really get it.
I'm gonna chalk it up to a misclick.
No,
What
no,
the
no,
heck?
you don't make this many misclicks. Cannot be a misclick. Okay. Only getting 8 from trade on Germany. That's not even like a full trade back they're getting. Wow. I would say suboptimal. They did the... Okay, interesting. Reorganize Secret Services. I'm not sure why. Okay. Now they're doing this focus. Like, doing uplift the Rosenberg office could be like a play-ish. You want to do other focuses still, but like, yeah, they don't have developed Knickelbein yet. Yeah, they're about to get advanced HQ communications. Next focus they can do it, but they could have done it early 37 or mid 37. It's very worth it. Very, very worth it. Yeah, the research looked good otherwise on Germany. Let me see here.
First wave upgrades. Do they go for the cast armor?
Yeah, I mean, cast armor comes from what do you call it? Industry tech, but they probably will go cast armor since they're rushing the armor bonuses as well.
Last time I cast with you, we saw a gold in Germany, and the cast armor worked beautifully.
Yeah, it was quite good actually. I mean, we have only seen cast armor Germany because it is just so strong that you shouldn't be doing anything else. Okay, now they have applied it. So I believe now we'll see develop the Knickelbein. I hope. It is such a... Nope. They're going down for the armor bonus. Alright. UK at 85 mils. I mean, that's decent. I mean, not going early move, though. I don't know. I don't know how much I like that. They did do Imperial Conference. But they cannot go... They can go early mob. Hello, UK? Oh, no, no. They don't even need to. They will get partial. No, they will not. They will not get partial. Never mind. Japan did Marco Polo already. Alright, yeah. They're not getting partial. So they should just go early mob. I mean, yeah. Dear God. There goes
Oh,
the
there's
war.
China War.
Yep. There is no partial for the Allies.
Okay, Japan went 30 widths with a light armored recon company.
That's an armored car.
Yeah, but it says light armored. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, it's an armored car though. They're doing super heavy battleships. I like it, kinda. Kinda.
Yeah,
Okay.
armored cars,
They have
35 mils.
I guess it's 22 soft, 15 breakthrough. Like, the armor shouldn't matter.
So I like this. They actually went, they got 20 mils on tac bombers.
Yeah, I mean, you should go quite high on, how do you say, on the air early, since you lack the late game alu. I would go even higher. I would go, what could they go right now? They could go like 50. I would do that.
Can you check the collabs on China? I'm only seeing one. I'm not sure if I'm looking at this correctly.
I'm seeing 60%. Like, if you click on Japan, right-click on their nation. Oh, no, don't right-click. Just spectate Japan. Then you click on their flag. Then you click on collaborations.
Got you. 60%? Okay.
Yeah, so it's normal.
So in this mod, it's 10% collab?
20.
20%, okay.
Yeah. Not killing Beijing is interesting. So I wanted to see here, did the, wait. Oh no, that's not their template, they're using this.
Okay.
Does this, oh, it does modify artillery. I see. It was good movement,
actually,
I guess. And what? Really? It gives 32 soft attack. It's actually quite good. 20 break as well. That's quite good. Can you design them? You can design them. I see.
What?
You could do a small cannon in theory, right? No, you couldn't actually. So they're using basically the only cannon they have available. Yeah. I mean, it seems decent. I don't know if 35 mils is worth it though.
I have never seen an armored car recon company anywhere.
Yeah.
That is very interesting, and they are pushed up in the Henan region.
I mean, they haven't pushed that much whatsoever, actually. It's supposed to be 2-speed as well. Nobody told me. Lol.
They are not, I guess my point is they're not straight blocking. They pushed up onto that peninsula.
I mean, that's good. Honestly.
It looks
Like,
very good for the grind.
You can push from there. It's more like, I would say that's why it's good. Push pretty good from there. Alright, is Italy doing mills finally? He's doing dockyards. Alright. Italy was... This is the most Civ greedy build I've seen. He hasn't built a mill, and we're in almost mid-38 before he's even gonna start to build one. Like,
I don't know. This looks like a throw from Italy. Unless he's just going to be building everything for the Axis, I guess. Playing like a miner? I don't know.
No, like, not even them would it be the best to go for, how do you say, late mills. You always want early mills, in theory, right? I mean, yeah, I don't know.
No, absolutely. I am completely on the same page there.
Late dockyards aren't terrible, because you get the newer ships to use the dockyards on, right? But, like, you're still gonna be behind in the naval war compared to the UK, who built early docks and is doing the newer naval tech as well. So he has 46 dockyards. He's gonna be building another 30 or so. He's gonna go up to like 80 probably. And the UK has 50 docks. Okay, they didn't build that many. They didn't build that many.
And UK went early mob.
They did, yeah. I mean, they have to. They realize it's a world tension cock axis, and there's not really much you can do then. They should be picking the air advisor. I don't know. Like, PP order should kind of be air advisor, mill advisor, then the political ones. Unless you go for, like, the PP guy first, but, like, yeah. See, they're sitting on 300 PP right now, and it's over a year away from war. I don't feel like you need this much. I feel like they should be having clicked, coming to the factories and shit.
So, Degas, I'm very curious about what you feel the Soviets are doing here. They're still not researching a tank.
Mm-hmm.
Is that normal, or do you think there's a roach play here?
I think we have a roach play here. I mean, they're researching air, so it's most definitely a roach play. They haven't done the air focuses, but they're going down for all the mill spawn-ins. They're like, okay, they're also doing the infra for in front of the Stalin line. And they're building mills? Yeah, in Kiev even, they're building mills.
Whoa.
This is the cockiest shit I've seen. They're building mills in Kiev and in Kherson, and whoa. Whoa, this
I apologize, but it is very funny when you get upset.
I don't know how upset I am. I really don't know. Like, the only thing that makes me upset is, like, why would they be building this offensively? It, like, feels so unnecessary.
So Team Oak was very confident before the game started, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but they basically were calling out the other team, saying that this was a warm-up match for them.
Yeah. I mean, that's cocky, yeah. Don't really know about that one. We'll see. I mean,
I think they're
too early to judge anything here.
Too early to judge for sure, but Ekipa was definitely wanting them to be cocky and be surprised by their build, so we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah. Okay, UK getting very good trade right now. 17 civs and shit from puppets. Huh. Okay. Is that from, like, India then, I guess? I mean, who else would it be? Actually, I guess it's just randomly from all of them. Because currently they're giving... Wait, can I see that? Yeah. No, they shouldn't be getting anything from that. So where's their occupation law, local autonomy? That's good. They're using the CAV template to garrison with. That's fine. We'll see. I'm really not sure what's going on exactly, but probably they have a solid plan, I want to say, since they're good players. Rushing improved fire control.
Okay, so you have all the allied miners still 1 div training. I'm not sure if that's normal or not.
It's fine. It's over a year until war.
Yes, pretty much all the allied miners, and then all the allied miners on early MOB.
Yeah, I mean, I think the only one who could be partial is India, and he is partial, so nothing really out of the ordinary, I want to say. Is India? Yeah, he's doing mills. Does he have a mill guy? I don't think so. I guess he doesn't.
So Japan has now landed in the south, and they are closed economy.
Yeah, they start off unclosed.
Sorry, not completely familiar with this mod. I usually go closed economy after China war.
Yeah. Wait, what is
I would say this is solid progress. Looking at Japan here.
Mm-hmm.
Super heavy, yeah.
And he has so many mills to just grab in his focus tree. It's a very strong focus tree that India has here. Going for another 4 mils here. There's another 2 sitting around here. Once he has one of those meals that size, wow, yeah, there's just so many mils here. 10 mils just in that area. And he has another 2 over here, I think I saw. Didn't I? Might be, oh yeah, another 2 here. Yeah, I don't know. India's just a very strong nation. Oh, damn. You should definitely be going for the model of the Soviet Union on India. Give some very strong bonuses. 10% division defense, and then you get 5% infantry attack. 5% HP, but you train slower, but that's like such a nothing burger. And you get elephants on the right side. True. True.
I saw elephants in my last game, and it looked very strong. The Allies held North Africa.
Are elephants good for like desert tiles, or are they just good in general? That's the question.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But we could not break them.
Looking good. 230.
I guess we'll check out the stats when if they build elephants.
Yeah. I don't know. The South invasion isn't the normal one, so to speak. It's different, you could say. Also, they have their navy here.
Not pushing for Nanying right away, huh?
Well, I mean, the best builds we saw were the ones that never took Nanjing, basically. That just encircled the entire east side and got like 200,000 guns. Yeah.
Is that for the waves that China spawns? You don't want to spawn another wave?
No, you want to spawn them all, and you want to have you want to have all the guns sitting in Nanjing, and then you cap them while just taking Chongqing and everything in the west. And then you get 50% of all equipment of a country you capitulate. So why would you want to kill guns you could be getting, right?
Gotcha.
Japan doing a bit of their dockyard focuses. They're spamming more battleships with no MEO applied. Interesting, to say the least. And with the new dockyards they got, they're actually just building convoys. Alright. Rushing the attack bomber, carrier nav, and heavy fighter also.
That seems like a major oversight there. They could be getting buffed by the MEO, right? Let's see.
I mean, 5% output, and they could also buff the MEO itself by producing with it. That is the biggest miss. That they are not grinding their MEO. Ural bomber program. They did do Knickelbein already on Germany now. I guess they're converting their tanks. They've already converted them all. Jesus. I think. Yeah, so this is... Nope. They have just put in... Wait, this might be the first not welded Germany we see. Might be.
Do you think that they noticed that there's no tank research on the Soviets?
Well, there's no way to tell. Except for cheating, so... No, I don't think so. Unless they're cheating.
So, I'm noticing, I'm not sure, Finland still hasn't decrypted the Soviets. I don't know if they popped Cypher on the Soviets so that they could look. July 38.
I don't think so. They almost have the Cypher, so... I would guess not. Axis miners, are they doing mills? They are doing mills. Alright. No gun guy on Hungary, okay. So he hasn't gone down for the Alu either. This is a... yeah, this is that focus tree on Hungary. It's a pretty good one. 45 mills, building mills. He's done some of the spawn-in factories, not all of them though. There's plenty of more sitting in the focus tree. So yeah. Yeah, he's going for the manpower right now instead of the thingies that give him mills. Now he's going for the mills, but he's not going for the cheaper gun costs. We'll see. Romania also building mills, brushing AT and artillery and gun and fuel tech and marines. So I guess we'll be seeing Romania going to Norway, if I had to guess. Romania's building mills with a civ guy. Not optimal, I'd argue.
So a lot of times I see that these games are determined by the air war, and it looks like Germany has twice the amount of fighters that UK has at this point.
Germany sitting on 1.9k, the UK sitting on 1k. Yeah, it's about right. So I mean, it's not like the UK is gonna start out producing Germany, I don't think. Like, that's very doubtful. 2.67 fighters a day versus the German 3.12. So yeah, no. And Germany's 25 on TAC bombers now. Wow. But why would they do this? Again, like, small mistakes, but still a big mistake. They don't apply their MEO on the TAC bomber, which would give it another, how many? 300-kilometer range. That is insane. Like, this would be insane for them. But, like, also, doesn't cost any XP to do. It's for free. So it's like, yeah, it's a big mistake, honestly. Investing 25 mils into no MEO when it's for free? Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, I mean, the past games that we've casted together, we have seen a lot of mistakes, but overall, do you feel like this is a higher level of gameplay in this game that you've seen in other games?
We haven't seen any gameplay per se yet. We have just seen the builds. So, I mean, and from the builds, I'm not really sure if I'm liking everything I'm seeing, but France seems to have a good build, I have to say. I mean, at least economy-wise, it has a very strong economy. He's getting 46 from trade, which is insane. Yo, what? That is interesting.
So I'm kind of, my construction is kind of bugged. Is France building anything?
This is very good for France. So yeah, France is building mills. You need to just go on like a nation like the Soviets or Japan and then scroll up and down and then you can spec the new nation again. But this is something I didn't consider really. China is trading away 52 civs and they're not getting any trade for it. That's funny. That is funny. And Japan's not even raiding, it's just that China doesn't have convoys. I think we might add some convoys to China then. I mean, this is just, yeah, come on. Not even producing anything, because they don't have the Soviets. Yeah. Yeah. Probably we'll have to add some convoys. I'll make a mental note and send it to Packer.
And how would that affect the Chinese economy? Is that like a debuff for Japan because Japan would capture more eco, or how do you see that in terms of balance?
I don't think it's just bad gameplay that they don't produce shit because they don't have resources. But yeah. I think obviously Japan will have an easier time in China, but it's also, yeah, I mean, that they aren't producing guns is something we'll fix. I mean, they are producing guns, but just way less than they should have been. Okay, Italy's finishing off at 72 dockyards. Not sure why 72, but probably there isn't a reason as to why. Probably there is just no reason whatsoever. Okay, Italy's gonna be shitting out military factories now, and I'm betting, I don't know, I believe in day one Mills Italy. You run out of building slots anyhow. So I really don't see the point of civs for 2 years. 2 years of civs.
I completely agree. I go day one infra into mills myself.
Yeah.
It always seems strong.
Like right now, you remember, you co-opted me, and we had around 140 mils right now. Italy's sitting on 80. And we played in normal TFB, which is weaker. Weaker. So yeah, I don't know.
And we did a lot more intel agency than they did. I mean, they don't even. We had full intel agency. We had full intel on the allied miners.
He's doing collabs on Hugo. So that's where he's spending his economy and such. But does he know that there's a focus that just gives him an 80% collab? Or 80% compliance? I guess he's gonna do Italianization to... Well, then the Civ Greed would make sense, actually. Yeah, if he does like 4 collabs on Hugo and does Italianization, he would still have the factories and then gain back the compliance very quickly after. I'm just not sure if it's gonna have paid off. So he's got, yeah, 2 collabs on Hugo. I don't know if he's gonna be doing a 3rd. Where's this agent? No, he's not gonna be doing a 3rd, I think. He's spying in the UK now. 2 collabs on Hugo.
I don't know. I really like the build that you did the last time that we played together. I'd recommend anyone to watch that that VOD if they wanted to see how to build a strong Italy, because we were strong in kind of every aspect except for naval.
Except for naval, which is like kind of a big aspect. The Allies just never punished us, but you know, still.
Hey, you got to make plays. You got to take risks.
Yeah. I feel like Italy's... I mean, France has a very imperfect build. I don't know. Oh, he did all the factories. Jesus. He invested into New Caledonia, Guyana, West Africa, and Algeria. So that's a lot more factories for him now to build with, I guess. But, like, wow, that's gonna be... Oh, he never did army reform. Yeah. Interesting. He doesn't want partial. Like, it's like he does not want partial. He wants the industrial concern. That he wants. But partial, no. I don't know. He's going for the tank radio right now. And the Renault funds. Oh my god, that's so late as well. I don't know.
Not the platonic build in your mind, huh, Dinkus?
No. He does have a good, like, factory count, that's for sure. But, not much beyond that. I mean, his tank count was also not great compared to what I've seen. And done. And done. Alright, Memel happening right now. So I believe it's Memel straight into Demand Sudetenland, etc. So they're still gonna cuck the Allies a little bit longer from partial, but I believe we're gonna see Demand Sudetenland now. Sudetenland's quite strong. You get 6 civs, 2 mills. I mean, a Memel. Yeah.
Wow. That is crazy. Coal liquefaction.
Yeah, I guess they need these focuses done before war as well. So they're gonna continue cucking the Allies. Yeah, they need to do coal liquefaction, coal liquefaction, and they need to establish Bunawerke. which is basically focuses to give you rubber construction speed and more rubber output per rubber ref. So they're going for those now, which is a good idea, I would say.
They have the rubber refs queued up, not producing it yet.
Yeah, so from this focus, look at what it does.
Refinery construction speed, 10%.
15 even for rubber refinery.
And then if you get the IG Farbin, it's more? Crazy.
No, you just get rubber refinery construction speed on the IG Farbin. That's what it makes it. Like, yeah.
So you do have to switch the construction company, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'd say worth
Let's
it.
see here.
See here, the UK milk count, not even that lacking, I would say, even though he spent a year without early mob. Yeah. Still built the mill string that time. Like right now, you could have like 140 maybe, I think. But definitely not that bad what they have.
Okay, so Australia, this is very interesting. We got heavy AA, and we've got so far 20 wits with 6 AT in the division template.
I mean, it's not that bad. Oh my god, 15 on armored support vehicles. What the hell? Why?
Whoa.
Why? 15?
Are they going to give it to the rest of the allies? I don't understand.
Maybe? Like, that's a lot. A lot. I'm really
I don't think
sure
they're
about
going to
that.
catch up on heavy AA1 production unless they put some more mills down there. 596. Did they build that in the template yet?
Well, they're gonna have enough heavy, but okay, so they're waiting for anti-tank 2 before they start producing it. Maybe they just wanted to pre-produce enough armored support vehicles, but even then I would just go up on guns and shit. Like, I don't know. Yes, decent mill count, 61 mils. I mean, it's a very strong nation, Australia. We have a Mark Clark pick here. No, he picked his army advisors already. Can't make fun of him when he has 400 PP, to be honest. He should have done some stability stuff, though. This is not a lot of stability. He's rushing to get Commando on Horace Robertson. Who is that? Okay, that's amazing. Wow. That is actually an amazing pick. So they're going to have Commando on their Desert Fox guy. So they can apply like the Camouflage Expert, which is amazing, especially with Heavy AA. But you should have Heavy AA too. Heavy A1 really is not like that great. I mean, it's good, definitely, but you should have Heavy A2. Is he AFK maybe? Like he's not picking research? No, he just picked the focus. He's going for another research slot even. God. He just got the good one, the good focus for construction speed on mills and such. He's not gone for the focus for manpower. But I guess he's not gonna do it because he's gonna spam out these divisions and then I guess settle for it or something. But yeah, going for the research slot, not too bad. Not too bad. He did the gun one and the Royal Arsenal. Not going down for these. Or these. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a big fan of manpower, but he should have them done anyhow in time. Shouldn't matter. And he has 6 dockyards. Does that mean he built a Pride of the Fleet? He did. I mean, maybe he starts with one, actually. I'm not so sure. Yeah, this is not a fast China. This is by no means a good China, I would say. They're not even... Yeah, they're about halfway to capping China. Yeah, I don't know. Unless they speed things up quite rapidly. And they haven't even spawned the last wave. Like, that's another issue. You should cap China in about... Well, within a month from now. Or at Danziger War. I think these guys are going to be late. Because they have not done the work properly, so to speak. Alright, taking a look at Russia real quick. They have gotten the airplane. How much are they putting on it? They are putting 20 on CAS. Okay, that's it. I guess.
Anticlimactic, and they're going armored cars.
Yeah, I don't know. What is this new armored car meta? I guess recon
The soft
matters.
attack?
I guess recon matters, but I'm not so sure about it. I'm really not so sure about it.
So interesting development in South Africa. They are not building heavy tanks.
Infantry, right?
Yep, they're going infantry.
I mean, that's solid. Armored cars, right?
Should be.
Armored support vehicles. Yeah, he's also doing armored support vehicles. Jesus. And then he's
So
also doing
pretty-
the anti-tank inf. I like that they're going
Yep.
anti-tank, though. Like, a lot of people have just ignored going anti-tank this tournament, which I don't agree with whatsoever. He went down on guns to go up on anti-tank. He keeps 15 on armored support vehicles, which is kind of wild. Canada, I'm guessing, is also inf? No, it's tanks. Actually, tanks.
No.
So he will have around 3 tanks for war. With what cannon, though? Oof, okay, that cannon. It's not the greatest cannon. It really isn't. But at least he will pierce for war.
Have you seen an allied hold of North Africa yet in this tournament?
We have seen an allied win of North Africa even. By... Who was that again? Who did the win in Africa? I don't remember, but somebody has won
KMC.
Africa.
It was KMC against. We watched a hold for about 2 years in North Africa, and it was the
25 world
Australians.
tension. 25 world tension. This is partial for the allies. They all need to go partial, and Canada should cancel this focus, go straight for defensive Canada regulations. Like, they are so behind on that. They are so behind on that. Are the allies gonna miss the world tension? Albanian occupation was the thing that boosted the world tension. But they're doing demands to Dunland anyhow right now. But yeah.
Okay, no one's gone switched economies yet.
UK has.
Oh, now Canada did.
Yeah, they're just telling everybody, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Germany has plenty of PP. I don't think they'll be going Warrico. They could, but I mean, I feel like it's a waste. They could go for... I mean, they don't have much else to pick, I guess. Depends on what doctrine they're going to do. If they're going to stay mobile or go superior, which is a valid option.
Romania not going heavy AA.
Yeah, I mean, the Axis will have air, right? So... if Hungary's producing it, it means he's D-Day wall. He has 10 mils on it, so we're gonna see a D-Day wall Hungary. Yeah. Still
I
has
guess
not
if
done the gun
Axis-
production cost focus. Jesus, come on. 15% cheaper guns. I mean, these are expensive. I know.
I guess if the Axis realizes that the Soviets are a roach, then they wouldn't build Heart Attack, right?
Heart attack what?
Just heavy AA, perhaps
Heavy
a
A
soft
is good
attack
for
tank.
just the air situation. Like heavy
Just
A
the
is...
air, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it gives more air attack, right?
It looks like Germany is spying on the Soviets, but maybe that's just to get collabs.
They have an active
Much-
info network and they lost an agent, so you cannot do collabs either.
Oh boy.
So they're just not paying attention to agency. In the truth name of it all. Alright, they're only gonna have 2 collabs on France. That's actually really bad. What have they used their agency on is the question. Have they done missions on all the allies? Nope. Okay, I don't know what they've used it for then, to be honest. I have no clue. They're training up 9 tanks on Germany. Yeah, they're gonna have enough for 9 tanks. Are they refitting more? Oh, they're also doing medium SPA. Wow. That's a big investment. Did they go heavy A2 for that? They didn't. What are they? What? What is that SPA then? Just for stats, I guess? 12 extra soft? But I mean, okay. Yeah. I guess break and armor is good. It's not even that good. I don't know. Did they at least do the armor clicks? They did, and they did do welded. They did do cast, I mean,
Yep.
casts. So, German tanks looking pretty good. They're gonna have the max amount of armor possible for Danziger War, which is... Wait for it. Wait, what? Oh, it's because they have disabled the equipment. But if I enable it... I can't be bothered, to be honest. Oh, here. 36 armor. They could get rid of MP Company and bring it to 37. Could get rid of this one, bring it to 38. I mean, I would probably just leave those two out and do this, but each to their own, as they say.
So you said they have SPA in the template, but they're not producing it yet. Do you think they'll catch up?
No, they're producing it, but they don't have it in the template.
Oh, okay. I saw it. They might have just clicked it in there. There is on the EQ template. There is SPA.
No. They've been producing it for a while. Whoa!
Okay.
Russia's 60 on motorized. What? There's a crazy amount on motorized. And they're gonna go 100 on fighters. What?
What is this build?
That is a great question. I have no clue. I've never seen this before. So I guess we could be seeing a motorized Russia build? We could be. They haven't done their alloy decisions. Kamensk is pretty good, no? Yeah, Kamensk is good.
I don't know. I haven't seen that once.
Yeah. It's very different. And they also have... I guess they're waiting for war economy, with the PP. That's fair. They're doing support China focus now. This is very late. They're just lucky that Japan is late on China. Like, they could have been missing out on a lot of XP here on Russia if they didn't do these two. So that's super important that they do. Okay. Yeah, they're like not building behind the Urals, only in the Mongolian states there. It feels so cocky the way they're building.
I have so many questions. Yes, where are they built? What are they going to do with the armored cars? And what are they going to do with 60 motorized? I have no idea.
60 on motorized is quite a lot. How many focus have they? They have not even done that many propagandas, to be honest. I mean, 9 is fine. Actually, a 9 is fine. I think, by now. Operation Z. Then I guess Trans-Siberian Railway. Getting rid of the supply debuff. Dude, they should have done the air focuses, though, if they're gonna go air. But, I guess they don't want to produce air until they have done the air focuses. Because that's what gives them buffs. And they're keeping the gun 1 production, basically, here, just for efficiency.
So my prediction on Italy was correct. Italy is building all of North Africa themselves, including supply hubs.
Yeah, I mean, supply hubs are quite cheap here. So you could. It's very doable. Wait, what is this? He's building 3 different ports. Wow. That's a lot of ports. Is he not? Yeah, he's not going to be building up Benghazi. Then I don't see why he's doing the level 5 railway. Good.
Yeah, I saw that as well, but do these ports even do anything if they're I guess if they get pushed, but it would also give supply to the allies. What's the play here with all the ports? I don't get it.
I guess... you know what? I actually don't know. Like... I honestly don't know.
Because if they're right next to each other, it doesn't do anything to supply, right?
I mean, it gives them extra supply because there's a port there, but it's like, why not build supply hubs? And like, why not build up Benghazi port? That is the best port. I don't know. Like, the IC spending on these ports here, he could have just spent on Benghazi and had the safest port ever in the Med. Now the supply's gonna have to go through the Eastern Med, which is like, yeah, good luck. Versus a UK that built dockyards in 36. I don't believe that's gonna be happening, to be honest.
Yes, and there's 3 supply hubs stacked on Tobruk. That's a lot of IC to invest with no airport. Now he's building in airports now.
You see heavy RT Mountaineers from the UK. I believe he's going to put them on Gibby. Yeah, probably. He's on superior firepower, which is a good doctrine. Is this... No, this is 30 with Mountaineers. Yeah, 30 with Mountaineers. Very good stats. I'd even argue he could go 8 heavy RD and 1 less Mountaineer. What would that do to the stats? 60 more soft, 5 less org. I mean, yeah, dude. That's a worthy sacrifice. You even gain some defense, to be honest. This looks very good. Oh, well.
My first thought is that sounds very strong.
Yeah. Maybe he doesn't have the equipment. Oh, he doesn't, yeah. Not for day 1 at least. He could make it later. And navally, he's building on the UK. He's refitting the battleships, and he's building torpedo cruisers, actually, on the UK. Okay. He's going up to 20 on tech bombers. So both sides are tech bomber maxing. That's interesting. China capped. There you go. That means USA should be on partial by now. He should have saved PP for it. Oh, he doesn't have PP, but he could be on partial right now. Inefficient, Nave. Inefficient. Whoa. That's an interesting pick. Why? That even decreases your XP from daily from one div training. Right? I don't see the training guy being a good pick, because you're going to have to repick him for the attack guy, and you really don't have that much PP. And looking at the build, he doesn't have a lot of PP. Specifically he. But yeah. He's almost granted State 2 to Alaska and Hawaii already. Wow. That's early.
Building stronghold networks in the Pacific there.
That's very strong. He's, oh my god, he already has 118 dockyards, still just spamming dockyards. Wow. Yeah, what do you call it? The strongholds are definitely the play. Like, they are so strong. Japan is currently not using 100 mils and the 14 dockyards. They are not cooking with this mill
USA
production.
watched your your video on the topic, the stronghold network.
Yeah. Dude, what? Japan, man, you're 100 mils not being used now for how long? 7th of April since now, that's 20 days of 100 mils. I mean, just put it on guns. You know what I mean? Okay, Canada crashed. That is his PC issue.
Like bugged.
Flux is, how do you say, a crasher, an avid crasher.
An avid crasher.
Yes.
He's an expert at crashing. Pro.
Kind of.
He's gone pro at crashing.
This is so bad, actually, from Japan. I mean, you want to rush construction 3 on Japan 10 out of 10 games. That's where you get your resource decisions for Alu. So, I don't know. Still not using 100 mils. Yeah, they're like slowly starting to use them. But like, wow. That is not optimal. Come on, it's been a month now.
What's the molding meter here, Nankus? What are you at, about a 5? 8? Are you molding yet, or are we close?
I mean, the only thing I'm molding about is inefficiencies, right? Like, I want to see them play optimally.
Yeah, I think you're of the same mindset, but I just crashed. Nice.
Nice.
Not sure what we're gonna see here. Not sure. Am I still in VC?
Yep.
Okay. Crash report sent.
Tiroler, you're right. It is weird what at least doing there, but you know, maybe there's a strategy to it. Who knows?
very interesting plays this game. I'm actually having a really good time just like watching these builds. I'm like incredibly curious to see like what are the Soviets doing here? Like definitely a roach, but why all the truck?
Oh yeah, there you go. You're not joining. Did Rawl? Yeah, Rawl rejoined as well. Alright. Everybody looking cook this game. I wouldn't say everybody. I wouldn't say everybody.
I guess could you say that Germany looks pretty strong at this point?
Yeah, Germany looks decent, yeah, for war. Looks decent. I mean, I would still say I prefer Germany that is like, you know, 150 on air and 80, 90 on tanks. You know, these guys are 70 on tanks and then like 100 on air. You know, it's 120, like whatever, right? Like you want to grab the advantage and hold on to it. They have the advantage and they're kind of like slowing down, I feel like, in the amount they had on tanks and air. I feel like it's about how much you have early on that matters the most.
Would you attribute that to all the civs they built, or do they just have like too many mills on other things they don't need?
That. They have quite a good mill count, actually. Just that, let's put it like, I played Germany in the tournament mod, what was it? Yeah, less than a week ago. It was like 4 days ago. And I had about their same mill count, but I had way more tanks and way more air, you know? So how does that happen? Well, it's about what you produce. And also how you chose
Last
to
time
do
I
the
checked,
research and the focuses and everything matters.
last time I checked, that German air was way ahead, so I don't know if they're spying on the UK.
Oh yeah, you will always be way ahead early, but you need to be more way ahead than this guy. Like the UK is way behind, I would say, what a normal UK has had in the tournament. And now we have a Germany who's then only 2K planes, or what would they have by now? 2.5K, perhaps? 2.6K, yeah.
They have 2.6,
So
yeah.
we had 3.5K. You see the difference?
Yeah, I would rather have the air. I would always rather overbuild air, but
Yeah.
that's just me.
Yeah. Germany only having 9 tanks for war as well. And this is the template, I guess, with the SPA, I'm guessing? Yes. Alright.
EQ. God, I'm dying to see what the Soviets do. Just dying.
What about it? Again, not applying Mew, man. Oh, God. I'm gonna lose my shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, molding meter just went up for sure.
It's for free. I'm just... Like, okay, let's look. What would it do if they applied the Mew to the tank? It would make it 5% cheaper to produce, give 2% soft attack, reduce 1% defense, and give 7% armor. That sounds like a steal to me for free. You know? A steal. But some people don't think the same.
I love it. Will Dankus get to 10 out of 10 molding? I hope so.
Yeah, France hasn't done the tank radios focus, so he's using tank radio once in all of his tanks. Yeah. Will he at least have train tanks? Oh god. Dear god.
Wait, so he's not going to have the medium chassis here. Why even research it? I don't understand.
He wants it after France caps. Like he's grinding
Okay.
up Renault, and then he's guys, I guess, use Renault on the medium tanks. Because I think it applies on all tanks. I believe so. So he's just been grinding it basically. He went for a soft attack. That's good. So let me check his template here on the heavy. Oh yeah, it's very soft attack focus. So he made the right cannon and the right Mio choices here, I would say, definitely. That's good at least. Yeah, like untrained tanks again. Yeah.
Will it be enough, though? Will it be enough?
He's going
Oh boy.
mobile warfare left side.
What?
Yeah.
But
I
he has
don't-
tanks.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm starting to mold.
Don't worry about it. Okay, they're lining up for Poland, only that the infantry for Poland is currently missing and they should be going to war right now. So I think Romania should be waking up and walking over there. So should Bulgaria be. They're just sleeping right now in their own nations for some reason.
Sleepy Joe Biden?
Yeah, and still Auftragstaktik. Okay, so they're gonna be a focus late on the Danzig War. Yeah, they're gonna be a focus late on it. Interesting.
So maybe the civs were a signal for a later war. I don't know.
I mean,
They're
it's not
pinging
good
to
go-
move inf.
Yeah. It's not good to go late per se, right? I mean, you're just cucking yourself.
No. No, I completely agree. You're just letting the allies catch up.
Yeah. But what is this Hungary? Is he export? He's export. Let me check Hungary actually. He's doing all the coring decisions? He is. Okay, that's good at least. So he's cored everything and is coring the rest of the stuff right now. Yeah, mill count looks fine for Danzig War. But no, why is he doing this? Alright. Chopped focus. Like, again, what is this? Bro is going for the most useless shit ever. While they're sitting here, I'm looking at the focus tree. I see 4 mils over here. 15% cheaper guns here. Another 4 mils over here. Like, 1.5% manpower here. I don't know. You want to mobilize super early so you can go total mob. That's what you want to do. There's even civs sitting in this focus tree and shit. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, this is not good. Those mills early are a big miss. You could get big building production efficiency.
Well,
So,
I mean,
Japan low impact game, perhaps? We'll see.
Japan?
Is that who you're referring to? Sorry.
Hungary.
My apologies.
Hungary.
Hungary. Okay, my bad. Japan also hasn't gone for mills.
What do you mean?
So he has 2 focuses that he could be doing in his focus tree.
Oh, it's so irrelevant
Under-
for him getting 8 mils right now
Really?
is irrelevant. Yeah. He should have done the long war focus though. That is interesting that he has not. Alrighty. That is, yeah, wow. Oh well. Each to their own, or something like that. Yeah. He hasn't done the Alu focus either. There's a lot of stuff that feels unprepared for these teams. Okay, Danzig War is happening now, so that's good. Only 9 tanks on Germany, though. I think he's still refitting, or what is he doing? What the? Oh my god, I'm spectating Germany and they're going through all the VPs. Lol. Oh well, God. Yeah, chat, these are the VPs. I don't know how they're doing this, to be honest, but, yeah, they're just going around all the VPs right now. I should start specking somebody else, but I wanted to check their production first. Yeah, they're converting the German tanks to what? I don't even know. I honestly do not know. What is the old one? So this is Auf's G? So Auf's F was the old one. Nothing? Oh. Wait, what?
Doesn't this look the same off G?
No, they're refitting the first tank actually. The tank called Main. Where's that? I can't even see it. But hey, they're refitting that one. We'll see here now at Danzig War happening. Okay, France is gonna get a 5th tank out. That's decent at least. Yes, a lot of this shitter inf on France. A lot of that shitter inf. Oh
my god.
He's doing He's even... Oh my god, for Paris, that's a decent garrison, honestly. That's smart. That is smart. He could be making twice as many, to be honest. Just put 3 there as well or something. Oh well, we'll see. Yeah, it's like not being trained for war is such a... I don't know. It's a pretty big thing, but we'll see. Canada is counting on having 4 tanks, or 6 even. Wow, okay. Interesting.
Would you even bother doing tanks on Canada, considering there's no tanks anywhere else?
I mean, it depends. You have some pushing power then, right? Because you have breakthrough with stats. But I think doing infantry could work just as well within a main hold for Canada. Like, it's kind of like this. Once you lose one of the first tiles, you're kind of chopped anyhow. But actually, I like this from the allies. Wait a minute. So what is... Wait. I actually got a cook in mind. What does this do? Oh yeah, that could work. That could definitely work. The allies should be doing fortresses, to be honest.
It looks like they had built up everything else.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, stronghold networks for El Alamein and the tiles behind would be pretty strong with infantry miners just doing anti-tank. Like, you get more pillbox effectiveness and... What else? I mean, you get a lot. Okay, so war has started. France is trying to take Saarbrücken. 600 base off the tank, that's pretty good. Still not breaking the German tanks, probably because he doesn't pierce them. Yes, 24 piercing versus 35 armor. Not gonna happen. What cannon did he put as a main cannon on France? Because that's quite low piercing. He has light cannon too. He does. I don't really know then why he would be having so poor stats.
The German infantry just clicked the tanks out of those tiles and then held.
Huh?
Just the German infantry. So on the Maginot, the German infantry clicked the heavy tanks, the French heavy tanks off the tiles.
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to be a very long France.
I mean, it's because look at the Western Germany air, right? I mean, hey, actually, it's kind of Allied favored-ish. But, probably won't be for long.
Okay, Germany has not cut off supply in the channel. Germany is left side mobile warfare doctrine.
Wait, what Germany is?
Am I seeing this correctly?
You are seeing that correctly. Wow, okay.
Oh my god.
Maybe there's something in there.
What?
Yeah, with the armored cars, I guess. Battalion modifier. I really don't know exactly why, but they could have cooked. They could have cooked.
I don't know. I have no experience doing that.
Me
That
neither.
seems very weird.
It does seem very weird. Germany has 37 piercing. It doesn't pierce France either. Fully. So, I mean, okay. Poland should be capped. It's been a month. They're about to cap it. So, I mean, it's gonna be a bit of a, how do you say, moment where I say it and then it happens, but it should be capped faster than this, I think, and they should have battle planned all across Poland because, I mean, there's so much XP to grab there. And yeah, Germany doesn't have full doctrine, for example. It's very important for XP that Germany... I mean, usually you have a miner holding the Maginot, and then Germany battle plans Poland. So Germany gets the XP. But, yeah.
Are they going to give some land to Hungary? Maybe they're waiting for Hungary to push up?
Nah, I wouldn't think so. I
So as
severely
it
doubt
stands, Hungary did get Krakow.
Yeah, I mean, they can just transfer it.
French tanks clicking into Germany and
Yeah, I mean,
failed.
Yeah, probably not gonna succeed, for being honest here.
What do you make of this air game? How is Germany losing the air so badly? It's like more than 2-1 against Germany.
Okay, so we just hover over lower air defense, lower agility, lower speed. And the allies have slightly more air. Now they're training a bit better. I mean, it's very uncertain of what all the reasons are, so to speak. But they declared on the Benelux now, and ooh, France got into Luxembourg. That's interesting. He's gonna get pushed out, but you know, still interesting. He's moving into, yeah, the Benelux and even into Netherlands. I like that. I like that. Okay. Yeah, the Axis have not started pushing even there. Like, huh. It's interesting. So the Allies are going to fight heavily for the Benelux here. Yeah. Germany doing a lot of cast damage, though, but so are the Allies. So are the Allies. Just a matter of if France has enough stuff to actually hold, basically. He at least has trained inf, and actually France has an intel advantage over Germany. That's interesting. Yeah, France's intel advantage bonus, I think I saw. Wasn't it? Yeah, France's intel advantage. Okay, Namur. So we'll see if France can hold Namur. Germany doesn't actually have any good tanks to actually take Namur with. They didn't do armored support vehicles. So they don't have good stats whatsoever to take city tiles. So city tiles should be France's strength, but he's unorging himself all the time. Germany could take huge advantage of this. Also here in Namur, like, France has no org anywhere. Oh, they're taking Sedan, I guess. Okay. They're going to be taking the forest tile there as well. France cannot lose that. France cannot lose that. Stop bashing across rivers, man. Holy. France. Come on, buddy. Come on. Like, Germany's bashing you across a river with under 100 soft attack, and it's working because you're not having any divisions there that have any stats whatsoever. Like, look, Germany here, attacking Brussels. 40 soft attack. Imagine if France had something with stats. I think an inf France could probably hold this Germany. Like, this is a not great stats Germany.
Yeah, where are the stats? I'm trying to figure it out.
I mean, he doesn't have intel advantage, and then, like, he did normal mediums, which has huge terrain penalties. Normal mediums are worth it later because they get better base stats, but currently they would have the same soft attack but better modifiers if they just did the normal cannon, right? Or, I mean, the assault cannon.
Gotcha, yeah, for the soft attack, maybe they saw that France was going heavies and wanted the extra heart attack or something? I don't know. But even then, yeah. Like, France's majority soft attack, it's just for the piercing. You would go to the cannon, but then you need to make up for that by going armored car, or armored support vehicles, sorry. Armored support vehicles are so important. There's only 55% hardness on the French heavies.
Huh?
There's only 55% hardness on the French heavies. I mean, you could just go soft attack, right?
Battle. 48 in battle, even.
Yeah, I am not liking this tank from the Germany players.
Yeah, but it's like, it's working because France hasn't made proper stuff. I don't know. Like, all of France's infantry is just pure 20 with garrison inf, which is decent for defense, but as you see, when they deorganize, they don't reorg, like, whatsoever, basically. They have so slow reorganization. Look next to Lille. Like, on the Belgium-France border. If this was normal inf, it would have basically been up-orged already, fully. That's the bad part about garrison inf. You cannot, like, cycle with it.
Gotcha. So they don't have stats that buff org?
Yeah, they have stats that go the opposite of buff org. I mean, France is doing a good job of delaying here, to be honest. If the Allies had a... Yeah, I mean, you can tell that they're not prepped for pushing Italy. But if they were, they could have had a great time here. Italy has to join in 4 days. 4 days. The Allies could be pushing. But they just do not have the supply. Are they building the supply? Oh, they are building fortresses as well. The UK are doing stronghold networks.
Oh, and they are pushing.
They're not building supply in Africa. I mean, they're building a bit of railways, but that's it. Oh, yeah, they're going to be able to push Italy. What did Italy just do there?
Oh, my God.
He was full on supply, and he just dumped divisions in there. And now he loses the... Oh, my God, now the Allies are going to have supply. Now they're back. Now they're cooking. The Allies are cooking now. And Italy has built up here a level 3 port for them. That is terrible.
Oh my
And
gosh.
he's frontline this infantry, all of it. Oh no.
The port in Benghazi is only level 2. So if they take Tobruk,
Yeah,
it's over.
it's over. It's over.
Oh my god.
Like, this is so risky to build up this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So UK building up Gibraltar.
Did he even do anti-tank? Italy has no anti-tank. Well,
No.
what is the game plan? If you have a Germany that is not gonna be in Africa within 90 days, you need anti-tank as Italy. I would argue you always need anti-tank as Italy. But I mean, is he researching it at least? He has anti-tank researched. He even has it produced. He just does not have it in the infantry. Oh well.
Oh my gosh. Hello. Okay, molding meter up to 7, and he builds all that supply for the allies.
Hub as well. He's giving up the supply hub. That's
He
great
built
for the allies.
2 supply hubs for them. He built them. He just handed North
Yeah.
Africa to them.
Oh my god, Australia's so good inf, and they might get all of this.
Oh,
Wait a
he's
minute.
gonna get encircled.
2 days. Wait,
33 division.
Canada. Oh my god, they're not gonna go for that tile. They're gonna go for the tile behind it. I don't know if that's gonna pay off. To be honest, I really don't know. If Canada had faster tanks, man, holy shit, we would be cooking right now. But we still might be cooking.
They still might get in.
Wait. Oh, that's so close.
Come on.
He needs to pin with one
Staff
over there.
needs to push.
He needs to pin with one unless he's gonna. Otherwise, he's gonna get pinned, right? Oh,
Wheel from
this
the
is so
north.
fast. Come on, Saf, click.
Yes.
Saf. All of
God.
this. 50. No, he's not gonna get it. This is so
He
sad.
finally had eyes on.
This is so sad.
Yeah.
They would have, I think, gotten it. Also, he spent XP on Doctrine, which means it cancelled Lessons of War. So he still now has the negative debuff of 10% attack and defense. That's terrible. Yeah, he's so lucky that he gets out there. It's just allied miss micro. France still, I wouldn't say holding strong, but holding. Like, as in, he's delaying the Germans for the allies to put in the work in Africa. That's what
Yeah,
he's saying.
honestly, held long enough, right?
Yeah.
What's going on here with the air? Okay, Germany trading more evenly in the air.
That Italy canceled
yeah.
his focus to get rid of the stat debuff is kind of hilarious. Yeah, they're gonna actually
man.
push Italy all the way here. He doesn't have supply whatsoever. It's terrible for Italy. So if the UK raids the central next, he could be cooking. Italy does have half a fleet ready, basically, but I don't think it's gonna beat the UK fleet. I really doubt it. I think he's gonna get cooked. Yeah, he's going out of Benghazi right now. Wait, did he already lose a lot of that inf? He did. Wow. Italy up to 500,000 casualties. This is a
Oh my
late game
God.
build Italy that I don't think we'll get to see a late game. The UK's mass raiding in the central now.
Yes.
And yeah, the allies have yellow air.
This is done. This is cooked.
And the allies have green air in France. It's sad though that France is getting collapsed. He has 2 heavies on Paris. That's good, at least, to negate the tanks there. And I believe he even has the stats. Yeah, he does have the stats company for cities. So that's good. Well, Germany will cap France just slowly but surely. Like, France has nothing really delaying the Axis right now, I would say. He's getting cast into the shitter with no AAM. But, yeah, he delayed long enough for the Allies to basically take Africa here. Italy has no chance of... He pulled into Africa. My brother actually
What?
pulled into Africa. I thought he would be pulling out into, like, Sicily or something. No. He has all of his 58 units, basically, there.
Wait, let me get my crystal ball out. This is an early Husky. This is a fast game, allies.
I mean, you would want to fast game it, to be honest. Like, if you're able to, why not?
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
I don't know.
Much respect to the France player. That's incredible.
God.
December 1939.
That's UK rating
Like,
again. Oof. Yeah,
even
France did a
even
great
if
job.
France caps now, if they cap now, he did his job.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, this will be a pain for the Axis to get back in Africa. He's building up Tripoli
did
to a level 10
Italy-
port now.
Did Italy launch on Malta, or they're trying to?
They already
What?
tried. Already tried. He's gonna go again. I'm gonna remind him that it has to be full Marines. Alright, hey, Italy, I just need to remind you that you need to be full Marines, no infantry and Marines, okay?
Oh, sorry.
Alright. Yeah, change. I think it was just an honest mistake. Oh, he's gonna change it, I guess. 'Cause he still hasn't.
Chat's worried about the Germany fuel situation. It looks like it's going to be close, but it'll be fine.
Oh, yeah, that is actually not great. But, is Romania sending in on these? Yeah. Interesting that they're consuming this much. 14, 15k for air daily. Oof. That's a rough one.
The Parisian Paris holding out
That's good.
very well. No stats on the German infantry here. Okay. 2 heavy tanks attempting to break out Paris area, and they did. Nope,
No?
they did not.
Well, I mean, he has no supply in Paris or fuel, so it's like useless to be in there right now for him.
Should
But,
not have
at least
clicked
it
that.
delays the cap of France. Germany almost full focus timer as well. Not great, not great. They even did instill Auftragstaktik, never picked the offense expert on Germany. I would say we saw a lot of issues here with the... I mean, this team has... Let's say they go into quarterfinals. They cannot play quarterfinals like this. They're gonna get cooked. You know?
No Halder. Wow. Actually,
the Allies
that
kept
might
pushing in
explain a
Africa.
lot of the stats.
Allies kept pushing in Africa. Italy still no anti-tank, so they're getting rolled.
Will they get out? I mean, they should just get out.
I don't get that Australia's anti-tank is in his, what do you say, Mountaineers, since he doesn't need it. Like, it's just 2 XP to make it more optimized, so to speak. France did cap here. That's Vichy formed, and that means, yeah, I mean, the Allies are completely kicking the Axis out of Africa here. That's gonna be interesting. Do the Allies keep going on Italy, like go for Sardinia and Sicily, or do they take a chill pill? That is a naval engagement in the central. Or it was almost, at least. He's going for Malta again. I really don't know why. Yeah, that's not
I would
gonna
be
work.
a turtle at this point.
Wait, he's going back into Africa, or what is he doing?
It looks like
No,
he
they
got
can't.
those divs out. Did he?
Yeah,
They're heading back. Nope, they went back.
Alrighty
Okay.
then. Alrighty then. So, Axis have lost Africa. It's Jan 40. Germany's sending tanks into Sardinia. Interesting choice. Interesting choice indeed. Okay.
Okay. I
Counts as
gotta
naval
take a look at the
relations, that's
Soviets.
funny. Oh yeah, that's the naval engagement in the central, and Italy's getting cooked in the first naval battle. He didn't lose too much, but I think the Axis have the air advantage. No, they do not. They have red air. Wow, wee-wah. And that's a naval engagement again. Italy's getting cooked.
This is cooked.
I mean, this is just bad
he
because
has
they can have so
carriers.
much navs. He has carriers. Carriers are really good. Like, they are, but when you're getting naval bombed in the central under red air, that's not cooking at all. Look at his org. His org is almost 0 on these carriers. 10%
There
org.
was a storm earlier as well, which means the
Yeah.
planes can't fly.
Yeah, this is cooked for him. I think he's almost, yeah, fully out of org. And you look at the UK, full org. Full org on the ships. Full org. Chat, by the way, if a ship has 0 org, it doesn't do damage anymore in the battle. So, yeah. None of Italy's ships is basically doing any damage right now, which is bad. Really bad. Yeah.
I think he loses these BBs.
Yeah, I mean,
see?
I think he's gonna get engaged again instantly after this naval battle and just lose even more. I mean, I want to look at it from Italy's POV. This could be bad.
3,000 torpedoes on the UK Navy.
Yeah, I mean,
Italy
it's a
popped Cypher?
Torp cruiser fleet. I don't know why Italy's staying in this naval battle.
Wait.
Like, it's not going in his favor. Actually, he did damage the UK fleet a lot, but, like, you would want something that is not your main fleet to completely get stomped here. Oh, he has another fleet here prepped in the central. I guess with that one, he could throw away, and he is. He's going to throw that one away, which is a good idea, because you see? UK losing a bunch of good Torp cruisers here, where it's... No, actually, these are just heavy cruisers. But, yeah, he won that engagement, so to speak, because now the Axis have air, I believe. It's still yellow, yeah, because the Allies have North Africa. Oof. Yeah, that's why it's so important to hold on to North Africa. So important. Okay. Well then, Italy has to repair and hopefully come back eventually. He needs to put more dockyards on repair, and he needs to rebuild his screen line. Then we could be talking about something, I guess. But I mean, I think the UK, they cooked with Navy, they cooked with Africa, they look good. If the dude, this feels like one of those games where you remember that game where the Allies did so well and took Africa, and how it came down to the Soviets dying. I feel like we could be seeing that again. We could be.
I don't know if I saw that game, but that does sound interesting.
Yeah, because it's
Well, I
like the
guess it
Allies pulling
depends.
all their weight possible, and then you still have a Soviets that get cooked. Yeah, they haven't done the air focuses still.
They've got a
And they haven't
Husky,
done...
like, immediately.
Why would they be rushing this? On... is it for the bonus? No, support technology. Huh? Why would they be rushing this? There's so much more better stuff on Russia to do. Like, yeah, you can see this. Russia is not very prepped, honestly. There's not a purpose of what he's doing right now. I guess to get it to level 6 Mio. That's fair. But, like, you would basically have it at the same time anyhow. But you'd have way more factories if you went for the 80% compliance in all the states focus. That is a huge deal. You get to, what was it, 50 factories from that. 50 factories is a lot. No matter how big your economy is. Like, yeah.
That's like half of a minor economy. More.
It is, yeah.
I just don't know. USSR could throw here. Anything could happen.
Anything could
The Allies
happen.
got to secure the victory. The Allies need to go Husky right now. Secure the victory.
Russia going up to 80 on fighters? I really don't see that being the play, man. Going up to...
Do the Allied miners have Mountaineers? It's just UK, right?
Yeah, I mean, Australia has some special forces. I think they could retool to do it before what do you call it, Barbarossa, for sure. Yeah, I mean, Allies could actually D-Day right now if they want to. I mean, in theory, because they have taken Africa. So that is really good for the Allies, actually.
Okay, Australia's got a pretty good Mountaineer, other than the anti-tank in the Mountaineer template. Maybe that's reserved for Husky, I don't know.
Could be.
They're anticipating Axis armor coming down the boot.
Might be. They're lining up on Yugoslavia now. I don't think we'll be seeing them take out Greece, since that would be a massive throw. Again, Italy only 140 mils, and we're now in 1940. March. Like, this is very low. Very low.
Don't have the cards. You don't have the cards.
He definitely doesn't have the cards. He doesn't even have lessons from the war, or learn from the war. So he still has the massive minus 10% attack and defense. Oh yeah. A lot
Does
of
the
stuff I
Axis...
disagree with here.
Does the Allied ego plays pay off here? That's the question.
I mean, it's not even an ego play. What Italy did was an ego play. This the Allies did what shouldn't have worked out, but Italy just set up the circumstances for it to work out, basically. He built up the supply for them in the early stage, and then they just walked in, and he had no anti-tank, even though he produced it. Like, there were so many things that went wrong. So many things.
Well, it's like I always say, Dankis, I feel like Italy is really the backbone of the Axis. Even though it doesn't seem like it, you can't have a bad Italy on the Axis, is my opinion.
Definitely.
If you have a strong Italy, it literally sets the game up for Germany to win the game or lose the game.
Okay, this is interesting. Japan is making a... It's a... How do you say? A decision that is necessary. No, it's not. What the fuck? Okay. Well, I guess long term it's necessary. They're building fuel and fuel silos and dockyards right now. I don't know. I'm stressed out by this. Why?
Are they looking to make plays down here?
Who?
I don't think that they look very strong against India. Japan.
Okay. Japan has the wrong attack guy. They're gonna go for a capital ship fleet. Definitely looks like they're a modernization effort. They did long war. They still have a bunch of other good focuses to do. Not sure why they're on modernization efforts, to be honest. But yeah. Their eco
You
also
don't
not
like the artillery attack guy, huh?
Their eco is also not the greatest. Like, they have not made a military factory in a year. In a year, mind you. They have 130 dockyards. The US is sitting on 160-ish. USA has no convoys, so he's building some right now. Yeah. Lol. USA has no convoys and cannot import to build these super heavy battleships. It's funny. Or battleship Greece, actually, and super heavy battleships, yeah.
They're just stuck in the queue, sitting there.
Kinda, yeah.
That is kind of funny.
Yeah. Is he building air as well?
Germany still doesn't have Kaida or Halder. Jesus.
What? I mean, he doesn't.
Germany
they're
still
not gonna
doesn't
be
have
fighting
Halder.
anybody until 41 now, you know?
Still, they might forget.
Well, we'll see.
They're doing the Reichskommissarats, as you said.
Yeah. Very late, but yeah.
Where's Norway? Who's got Norway?
They don't have Norway.
I know who's going. See,
The
Poland
UK
did
set
keep
up in
Krakow.
Norway. UK set up in Norway.
What?
So that's unfortunate for the Axis. They're not setting up for Norway either. And they didn't accept the... they didn't accept Denmark's collaboration government, so that's interesting.
This is a crazy game. This is a crazy game.
Yep.
I love it. There's just a
See
lot
how
of
much this
interesting
pays off.
builds going on here. I have to admit, I did not think France was going to do so well, but maybe that was because of Germany's inability for their build.
So Hungary is cooking the Axis in a way. Like, Hungary needs to be free trade. That is just a must. And bro is sitting on export focus. Like, the aluminium Hungary has is instrumental to the Axis. And he's not going up, like he hasn't been up an equal, right? And the Axis has no alu. They're out.
Germany's running a 400 alu debt.
Yeah, and they're not even that high on air. They're 25 on tanks, 2 on spy planes, 170 on fighters. We have seen 250 on fighters by now on Germany. 250. That's what's possible on Germany right now. They're only 170. So I would say the air war's cooked, to be honest. We'll see though.
Soviets building 4 railway guns.
Yeah,
57 on trucks still.
Yeah,
Where do the trucks go? What do the trucks do?
I think we'll be seeing a mobile left side Soviets. Oh yeah, we are. Look at that. Mobile left. I mean, that's interesting idea, because motorized does give a bunch of stats on mobile left. So that is interesting. Let's see here. How much do they get? High income. So the inf looks quite decent. Honestly.
Oh. There's Hugo.
There is Hugo. Alright, so they're not pushing though? Oh, they haven't called in the miners to keep pushing. Well, I'm not sure what the Allies got in the planning hose. Nothing right now. But I bet we'll see something eventually. Canada's even mechanizing his tanks. That's a very big investment. That will mean he will have way more quality than the German tanks, but it's like at the expense of not having an amount. Yeah, he's producing his own mech. I mean, his economy is good. It honestly is. Very good Africa from the Allies. I'm impressed. They should be taking out Italy, though, on the islands and such. There's no reason to let him sit there.
They did say that they had a lot of tournament experience on this team.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell they made a good split-second decision there. They didn't plan to push Africa, but it turned out to be a great decision that they just made in the moment.
I agree. Taking all that supply near Tobruk just meant that there was no chance for Italy to hold.
Yeah, I mean, and Italy didn't realize that and lost... How much was it? 600,000 men. Yeah, that's bad. And, okay, now they're capping Yugo in the wrong way as well. Like, they don't stop. This axis doesn't stop. So we have an Italy here who's already, like, in the drain for quite some stuff, right? And Germany is controlling stuff like Belgrade with 20 factories in it, right? And what happens then, since Italy did a collab here, you see now... Wait, okay, it actually did get transferred to Italy, but they did it too late. Wait, what? He didn't get the collab whatsoever. I didn't do enough war participation. LMAO. LMAO. He did 2 collabs on Yugo. Doesn't get any collab. LMAO. Alright, that's funny. If he would have been the one who declared, it would have been winning. But he didn't do his 14-day focus to declare. So, I mean, yeah, funny. Oh, yeah, it doesn't stop, man. It doesn't stop.
Oh my gosh, Dingus.
This is funny. He spent 2 collabs and didn't get it. And they haven't formed the Poland Reichskommissariats because Hungary is sitting on it. Funny. Funny.
Well, Get Ekipa did have to reform their team midway in this tournament, they told me. So maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe they've lost coordination due to the fact that they had to reform the team. They said this was 2 teams that combined. So
yeah, that is true.
Not sure.
This is very early to do this focus. I don't know about that.
USSR ego build converting civs into military factories right now.
I mean, that's not ego. That's necessary, I would say, almost. Or are they doing it, though? Okay, it's in the frontline states and in the back. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm not really sure what they're doing, but I guess could work out.
Dinkus, I really want to see the Allies go Husky right now.
I actually realize what they're doing, but it's still inefficient. So you can relocate the industries from the areas they built in, but it's still inefficient to do what they did. Instead of just building behind the Urals in the first place. Like, yeah, I don't know. Feels very inefficient.
Is that because you have to complete an extra focus? Why is it inefficient?
No, you just have to waste so much PP to relocate it. You don't have the PP on the Soviets. And it's also inefficient because you could have just built behind the Urals in the first place. Because once you relocate from these states that they built in, you still need to repair it behind the Urals after. Like, you're lacking the factories for quite some time as well. So, I don't know, man.
Yeah, that doesn't sound the greatest.
Yeah.
Come on, build a template, Soviets. Build a template. What template are you going to use? Oh, here it is. Motorized infantry. Yeah, motorized artillery.
The high-income division is what they're doing. So that's why they're so high on motorized. But, I mean, it could work out, honestly. Could.
Even their heavy AA is motorized.
Yeah.
So what is the what's the reasoning behind that? Is it to get the speed?
Build. Need for speed build, yeah.
None of the other stats are buffed by motorized though?
Yeah, they are, because they're on the mobile left side. And if you hover over mobile left side, they get a bunch of bonuses there.
Gotcha. Whoa, speed, recovery rate, defense. Wow, the ultimate roach. Organization. I'm gonna file this build away in the back of my head. That looks very interesting. Okay. Hungary's still not on free trade. Germany running a almost 700 alu debt.
Yeah, I mean, they would need Hungary on free trade. This feels like an unorganized Axis for sure. And they're going for Greece. Why? Why would you go for Greece? That's gonna so cuck you. That is so gonna cuck you. There's no way that pans out great whatsoever.
So this gives an easy allied landing? Is that why? What are you thinking?
Basically, yeah.
Oh
Also,
my
Italy
gosh.
has a level 6 guy he could just promote to either an attack guy, a defense guy, or an infantry guy, because he has only shit advisors. He's not doing it. I don't know. Suboptimal is what I would call the Axis, in a nutshell.
Bo Cohen approves of this statement. Bo Cohen approves of this statement.
Why?
He's in a nutshell videos.
Ah, yeah. I see. Italy's still
Point for
going into
MP
the
in a
central.
nutshell?
Like, I don't know why Italy keeps sending his fleet in. I guess they're super wanting to go back to Africa.
They're planning an invasion on Benghazi?
Oh my god, the
Well,
Allies
there's the
are
level
in
2.
Greece. The Allies are in Greece. Yes, sir. They're not building up the airports properly, though. They need to be building up all the airports right now, I would say. So, yeah, they have bad range from Africa. Very bad range. So if they want air, they need to build up the airports. And this could be a worthy hold. They just need to have done it already. Also, I don't think India should be in here. They could have, like, yeah, I mean, India, I guess he has some time, but it should be just South Africa, Canada, and the UK here. He has some time to roach with them, I guess. It's only August 40. Japan's going to be coming in mid-41. Still, the name of the game is suboptimal. So the Axis will have to build supply here if they want to push Africa, push Greece. There's it's very important that they do that, actually. Yeah, I mean, UK has good garrisons everywhere. Looks fine.
Axis losing the air 4-1 in Greece. Or I'm sorry, the Allies losing the air 4-1 in Greece.
6-0
and the...
even. Like, yeah, they, like I said, they just have terrible airports right now. They need to build up the airports. They're not. They could have 4,000 airspace for that air zone. So it really isn't
Crete's
an
not built
airport
up.
issue.
Would you go to Dodec right now? Get those airports. 1,000 on Dodecanese.
Yeah. Oh, there's some guy that disconnected. He's a co-op of some sorts. Let's keep the game going. Let me see here. It's the same guys again though, as well.
The pro at disconnecting.
Alright.
This is the TFB competitive mod.
I believe it's the third Japan, which they can live without to set up. Yeah.
Chat saying this is Italy historical build.
Yeah, kinda is. Kinda is, honestly, chat. Only that Germany, he died so fast, Germany couldn't even save him. That's the difference. Only that here, Germany's bashing with no supply into Greece. That is also the difference. But, yeah. Well, they're building up a fort line in Greece, kinda, I think. Are they? Yeah, they're building up a fort line.
Chat actually says something insightful in Daka's chat.
When did that ever happen? Why is he building up Matru? That is useless. Useless.
Matru?
Airport. Yeah.
What? Does he have the range?
No.
It's just for the Eastern Med, I guess. What?
But the Yellow already has airports for that. Here we have Spanish tanks showing up as well. The Spanish tanks seem better fit to fight the Allied Inf. Yeah. Although they won't push Canadian tanks. That's where the real issue comes. Okay, the Axis, they have built one supply hub so far. They need to build more, though. See if they are. Because the Allies started building airports, so they realized their situation. What's going on there. Germany's not using, like, they have 5 lines, 4 or 5 lines just repairing on Germany. It's a bit like a Endsieg scenario when you stop focusing like that. Like, you have 3 Germanys. Are they all just looking at this one tile in Greece? Or what's going on? Because there's nothing else to do. Maybe one air controller, maybe one looking at Greece. What is the third one doing? Sucking his thumb right now? Like, somebody needs to be doing the build. That's why you have 3 Germanys. Again, the stats are terrible on Germany. Like, they haven't gotten more stats than compared to Danziger War, which was over a year ago. You need to improve the stats very quickly on Germany if you want to be doing stuff. You're trying to push the German tanks. That won't happen, though. I really doubt that'll happen. Okay, he's going to try to let the infantry roach, which would be a good idea. Let's see here. Are they going to try to hold Athens? We do not know. He is retreating the Canadian tanks, though. Yeah, and the Inf is in the battle. See how much the Inf can roach. Oh my god, there was a naval invasion of Athens. Holy. But it insta-bounced, so... Yeah, I don't know, Italy has so bad marines, like... It's almost incredible how bad they are. So the Allies just need to cycle into this forest tile, and then they'll be good, basically.
Why are the Marines not popping as much? No, like, assault pioneers, perhaps?
I don't know, just bad base stats, and, like, I don't know, like, maybe not having the naval invasion tech and shit. Like we can look here. See.
They didn't buff the doctrine, Marine doctrine.
He didn't do the Marine doctrine. Yeah, okay, there you have it.
Germany bashing in Greece.
Yeah.
250 soft attack, not going to cut it.
And they're not building more supply. Italy isn't motorizing supply either for them. Like, look at the German stat debuff right now. 23% attack negative, minus 40% breakthrough. That is crazy. And also, building up the supply in the first place is a dumb idea. Because you're building it up for the Allies when they invade it later. You know?
Yeah, the no Greece scenario, I think you hit the nail on the head. Like, just leave Greece there as a roadblock. What are you going to gain?
Yeah, I mean, you just save coastline by not taking Greece. You just have to defend 2 tiles in the Balkans. Instead, now you have to defend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, okay. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29... 30 tiles you have to garrison.
Okay, you're at 9 out of 10 mold. 9 out of 10. You just did it. We reached a new level.
I don't know.
Okay, better
such a
stats
bad
all
decision.
of a sudden out of Germany.
It was just such a bad
they reached. I agree. They reached almost 400 soft attack on the German tanks. I don't know if they did something differently.
No, this is the stats they had for Danziger War. This is what I'm saying. They should have about 150 more base soft attack by now. But they do not. They do not. Dear God.
So the Allies have now, they're trading evenly now.
I mean, it's because they built up
in
airports.
The air.
And they're building up naval forts on all the ports in Africa. Which is interesting as well. That's funny.
Okay, now they're planning to get the Dodec.
They are.
They launched?
Oh, yeah, Australia's doing it.
Australian Marines.
We'll see if they can do it. I mean, he only has 3 of them. He should have done the Marine Doctrine by now, though, so you could have 4. You could even have more than 4, I think. We'll see. All right, here we go. And good base stats. We'll just see what the modifier becomes. Naval penalty is huge right now. So popping Cypher would help a ton. Yeah, but no, he's not going to land. No shot. It's just because of the huge naval penalty. If we would have popped Cypher there, also filling combat with is good, you know, but...
He has 1 battalion of rocket already on that division template. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to go for that. Like, he's going to just replace it slowly, but surely.
Wait, they didn't have air up. They weren't casting that I see.
Well, the Axis are fighting over the Aegean. So I guess the Axis had air, even. The Axis have the better airport situation right now, but, like, that's gonna change as soon as the airports are fully built up. Again, though, not fully building up the airports, are they? Actually, they are. It's just that Greece is not repairing. That's the bad part about having airports in Greece. Greece doesn't repair the airports. So I guess building AA would be an option to kill some Axis bombers, to be honest. It could be a worthy investment. I would do it as the US probably, because the US could be doing it right now.
Does the AI even passively rebuild the airports?
No, I mean, we can check it right now. What is the AI doing? It's building a dockyard, so no. The AI is not doing shit. Oh, they're gonna do a lot of invasions. Even Bulgaria's gonna join in on the fun, and they're all gonna bounce and probably get convo rated. Yep. That's funny. I mean, why? You know that you lost Navy. Now you're gonna go for a massive naval invasion? Like, what? What in the frick? Where did the other 3 German tanks go? They're up here, I see. Yeesh, yeesh, yeesh. Not great. And why Bulgaria still has inf on the front line, just consuming supply, is also brain dead. Like, why ever would you do that? Why? I don't know.
What
Germany...
will be the tipping point here?
Yeah. Germany has 3 mills floating, 10 mills. Not assigning them. They have a lot of pop-ups, actually. They have to do Mio, have a lot of stuff. Oh, yeah. They have a... Oh, my God. Daimler-Benz could be so much better, but it's not.
Was it the German co-op that left?
No. That was a while ago, and it was the 3rd Japanese.
Oh.
Oh, now he seems to be taking Rhodes, because the UK was raiding, and he also has a 4th Marine this time. So that's good. He could even launch with some inf to secure it. But he's definitely gonna kill at least one here, right? No, he's not.
Well, they actually put Cass over it, that's why.
The Axis? Yeah.
No,
the Allies.
The Allies had Cass over that. They bounced? Okay.
Why is Germany having fighters on Dokadunis? Like, look at it. Hover over the efficiency. Minus 97% efficiency from supply. Brother. 90. You might as well not be having an airplane there. 600 planes are just... No, 700 even. It's just useless right now. Yeah. This is like where the skill diff comes in, right? The waste.
Yeah.
The amount of waste. It's crazy.
Okay,
Yeah, and
here it
Romania
goes
is being
again.
raided by fucking Australian fleet right now. Oh, he's going again for... Yeah, he's gonna... Wait, does he? Dude, it's so funny how Italy holds. If he goes at the same time, he will get it. But no, he's not.
There was less than 100 soft attack on those divs. I don't know what the deal is here. The Australian divs did not... What is that? Yeah, they didn't have stats. Oh,
I mean,
it's the
just
infantry
for
template?
Basic infantry. He wanted to go with some more stuff, but what he needs to do is to go at the same time with infantry as he goes for with the Marines. Like, otherwise it's just endless bouncing. France has their first medium tank out. That's interesting. They're telling India to go back home, I think. India has quite a decent economy, so that should be fine.
Yeah, they just pinged India. UK just pinged India. You're right.
He's doing a lot of artillery. Very little anti-tank now since he already had the anti-tank out. 10 on trucks, 70 on guns. Yeah, India looks very good. India looks like he's prepped. One of the more well-prepped players in this game.
Why the anti-tank on their divisions though in India? I don't understand. Did Japan build tanks?
No, but I mean, I guess what they're looking at, I mean, it's just that they have it for the, what do you call it? They wanted to have anti-tank for the Axis, right? And I guess he's just not changed his template since, so.
Oh, okay.
Japan, oh my fuck. Are you serious? Are we dead ass?
We're getting to 10, baby. We're going to 10.
How? No. How?
What?
Japan has lost 40% compliance in China. They're down mils. They're down 20 mils from 2 years ago. In 2 years, they have lost 20 mils. Jesus. We have seen 550 mil Japans by half a year ago with more dockyards and more civs. This is like the least cooking Japan. This is like the least cooking Japan we have seen. This is less mils on Japan than what you have in base TFB. I mean, it's impressive.
How do they lose China compliance? They didn't do a focus or something?
No. I don't know. This is impressive. Never seen it before. Never. And there's also no fuel tech on Japan. They spent a year building fuel buildings, not doing any fuel techs then. Alright, so Japan will run out of fuel instantly when they go to war. If their navy's out with their air up, they're dead. They're dead. They have 6 months of fuel, tops. I don't know, so many bad decisions. Like, every part of this Japan build just seems bad. Maybe the navy they built is good at least. Like, that might be something they got going on for them, but everything else looks bad. Everything else.
Do you agree with the heavy fighter build in this situation?
Yes. You should always do heavy fighters on Japan, because that's the only thing with range. But, I don't know. This just looks so cooked. Yeah, they still don't have supply to push in Greece on the Axis. And yeah, that's literally the only thing stopping them. That's the only thing. Oh yeah.
Dude, their navy will not be able to move at all, to your point. This is really bad. Don't those super heavy battleships consume a lot more fuel?
Yeah.
Okay. The USA is actually building their super heavies because they got chromium back.
Cool.
Did they build that?
I mean,
not sure.
Also, the same with Germany. Look at the construction line. Okay, now they're building some supply for Barb, I guess? Or was this? Yeah, it is. But, like, they have not done their construction properly throughout the game. And, yeah, they're very late on the medium cannon. Actually, they're not. The medium cannon looks fine. They gotta be late on a lot of stuff, though. They gotta
better stats now from Australia. Not good enough, though.
Oh, yeah, they still don't have Franz Halder.
Told you, they'll forget.
They will forget.
Yeah, they're landing this, I think.
Yeah,
Dodek is gone.
Like I said, if you land at the same time, you're gonna get it. At the same time, and you're gonna get it, and then he got it. So that's a level 10 airport for the Allies. That's really good. I think Axis will be starting to get cast soon in Greece. If the Allies just build up all the airports. And, I mean, the only bad thing for the Allies is that the Greek territory is not being repaired, but they are building some AA now. I actually want to check how much they're going to be building. How much AA? Is somebody doing it? No, they only built one level of state AA everywhere. Basically.
Okay, where's the next invasion gonna go? I mean, they could take Sardinia, they could take Sicily. Like, what are they doing? Where are we going here?
I would say the only thing you have airports for is Sicily, because it's the Italy air zone. Tyrrhenian Sea is very hard. Like, you only have Malta and maybe Tripoli. You could also go for killing Vichy right now. I mean, that would be the best next decision, I think.
So they
But-
just pinged Vichy.
Yeah, so what you should do is wait for Germany to go to Barb, then you do it. Because otherwise there's the risk that the Axis full invests air and navy into West Africa, forces German tanks over, and then you actually have an issue on your hands. You can ignore having an issue if the German tanks are already at Barb. Then they can't even afford that investment, because why would you invest air and navy if there's nothing to actually gain from it, right?
No, yeah, I completely get it. They are having a debate. It looks like they are pinging for D-Day, and then they are pinging Vichy France back and forth.
I think they're gonna take
I'm
out
not sure
Vichy
which way they're gonna go.
first, and then like just Vichy in North Africa, and then they're gonna go D-Day probably. Even though Italy is like the weakest part of the Axis, he has 49 divisions. I mean, you gotta get real here. Gotta get real here. We have a Hungary fielding more than Italy. Yeah, it's real. That's hilarious.
Well, 600,000 casualties in North Africa, not ideal.
Apparently not the ideal build. Germany training without supply on the front line in Greece. Also not an ideal build. Yeah, I don't know, man. The Allies
why are they
kinda have
training?
their D-Day here.
What?
If I were the Allies, I would kind of stay here.
I think they misclicked. Why would...
Whoa.
Okay, the Allies noticed it. They noticed it. Germany stopped training on the front line in Greece.
Yeah. They replaced the Canadian tanks with a French tank in Greece, actually. And then they're going to start to mechanize that French tank. And then just having one tank on the tile is good, because then infantry can't push the tile. And then you still need tanks there, right? So, I mean, it's good to just have one tank on the tile. Like they're doing it now, and they can use the Canadians to actually do offensive moves elsewhere. And it seems like India will be staying in Europe with a lot of his stuff. I'm not sure if Australia will come and help out in India, or what's the plan. Because he doesn't have a lot of divisions in India right now.
I think it might be...
But I mean,
USA,
this
maybe?
could be enough. I mean, this could be enough versus this Japan specifically. This could be enough. Like, this is a Japan that should have 550 mils by now, but they have 330. So it's like, you could be fine in this one scenario. Oh, the Australian fleet is fighting the Italian one in the Western Gulf. He gotta run. He gotta run. That's actually a bad air zone for the UK. Oh my god. And Italy again, no org. Look at that. No org on his fleet. What the Oh yeah, UK is running for some reason. To be honest, I would take this engagement. I would say that's a good engagement. Not for Australia, but for the UK, definitely. I think Australia loses
So it
his
looks
pride of the
like-
fleet here, yes, sir. But I think the UK definitely wins out of this one.
Did you notice it looks like they're going for southern France here?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess. It's
So
doable.
that will be D-Day from the south?
I mean, they don't have enough stuff going in there to D-Day. Like, that will be kicked out before any other unit is sent over. I'm more interested in this naval battle here. The UK is actually killing Italy's fleet this time. He's actually killing Italy's fleet. Yeah, screens are starting to go, but that doesn't really matter. But the biggest part here is that the Italian battleships are down to like 7% strength, 40% strength, 60, 28. I would take another engagement there, try to kill off Italy. Oh, that's bad for the UK. He has automatic split off on his navy, which split it off, and then one part of it got engaged. But he does look like he's getting out. Yeah. Yeah, he got it out. Yeah, automatic split off
So
is
Italy-
risky sometimes.
I think Australia lost their pride of the fleet.
He did, yeah.
So Italy came up on that one, or
No.
It looked like-
he didn't.
no?
He'll have to repair for another 6 months now before he can take another engagement.
a
Whereas the
Pyrrhic
UK's
victory?
fine. It was a fake victory, yeah.
No victory at all.
Basically. Dude, Australia should be going up in manpower law. What is this? I guess he's fine-ish on manpower. I don't know. I would really go up on manpower law if I was him. This does not feel safe. But hey, he has a couple of gun stockpile and shit. Like, he should be starting to train up the new army. He's retooling for Asia, I would say. He's doing heavy, no, RD3 with a lot of guns. Yeah, looks good. He's producing the South African rocket art even. Interesting. I don't know why he's producing armored trains. That's useless. We're gonna be taking out Vichy here in West Africa. Are they gonna go to try and cap Vichy, perhaps? No, because that surely doesn't land, right? I mean, there's only one division, so it actually will land. And the one division is actually going into the ocean, so they will land for free. No, they got there 1 hour too early. That's sad. But probably by landing in Marseille, they can probably click it from the side, if they're lucky. If they're watching it. Yeah, click it in the side, and then you land. Okay, they're gonna encircle it instead. I don't know about that. It's gonna bounce by that time.
Yeah.
Touche. Oh well, Italy's moving. They pinged that.
Italy did get pioneers on the Marines, but they also have 2 anti-tank battalions in their Marine division.
Strong. Not. Okay, so they're going to be taking Avicii here in North Africa. Looks good. Canada is going where? Is he going to southern France? No way. Right? Yeah, German tanks have already shown up. This is what I said. Before anything has even happened with this invasion, it's going to be gone. And it is.
Was it just a distraction? What was the point?
I guess. I mean, I don't know. That kind of brought the German tanks. Oh my god, that's so bad from Germany. That is so bad. Okay, Germany annexes Vichy, France, gets about 40 factories for it, but makes all of his 500 mils, 10% less efficiency gain, and all of his fighters, which he has how many mils on? 210 mils on fighters. He makes all of them be 5% more expensive. That is just a clown moment. That is nerfing yourself. I don't know.
They still have a deficit on Alu, 200. I don't know if Hungary actually went free trade and took your suggestion there.
I'm not so sure he did.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yep. All right. All right, the Soviets is loading in strong. Roll. Oh, ESG lost connection. Ah, God. Going AFK and crash. No. No. Looks like Italy has forced engagement rule. If they mean always engage, that's allowed.
I heard you. I got
Hello,
wireless
can you
headset.
rejoin? Yeah.
Yeah. So it seems when someone else crashes, I crash.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, nobody crashed.
Oh, is that? Oh, it was just a hot join.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, it's not looking good
Soviets.
for the Axis.
It is truly not. The world map looks kind of goofy right now, and Japan doesn't look very strong. So, I think the U.S. has more mills than Japan, if I had to guess, honestly. Like, this is the weakest Japan we have seen. I don't know how. See how fast you're loading. Okay, I'll go put a toaster thingy. A sandwich? It's called a sandwich.
Toaster sandwich?
Yep.
Panini, maybe? All right, chat. It's going to take a while for me to load. But a lot of action. I'm very interested to see if the Soviet Roach build pays off here. It does look very strong. Like, they have the speed. They could potentially overwhelm Germany. But this could be determined by Barbarossa if the Allies can't get something cooking here. They're kind of using Greece as a distraction. I really don't hate it. They might have lost a lot of air down there, though. There we go. So I'm going to make sure that the game is paused.
All right, we're
Stankus
going
is
in.
not back.
Wait, what?
Is back.
What's up?
Nothing.
All right.
I was just talking to chat.
I heard something about keeping the game paused. I was like, what?
Just in case it loaded in without you here, but I guess you have to determine
I
that.
have to click the start button.
Yeah.
Truth nuke. Okay, the UK eco looks pretty good. 323 mils. I mean, Lamau, like, he has 115 on guns and such. It's like, yeah, I don't know about this scaling Italy build. Really doesn't look scaling to me. He's not on total mob either. Dear God. Dear God. Dear God.
Oh, did
No
Germany go
shot.
total mob?
Yeah, they did.
Germany's
they did
on total
straight
mob.
away. Hungary did
That's
not, but that's
always a
fair
trigger.
enough. Okay, Hungary's the only other Axis player that isn't total mob. Japan's
Hungary
eco,
did
though,
go
it's-
free trade.
We did, yeah. So, I mean, the German Alu situation is actually positive now that they own the Vichy Alu. That's good for them. They could put it on even more, how do you say, to get more resources. They could put it on the resource thingy. But yeah. Okay, what is this? Greece, Western Maghreb. Oh yeah, no. I'm looking at the Axis perspective at all. I see. So, what is Japan gonna do to save the day? Let's take a look. They're still on modernization efforts. Alright, and they're building super heavy howitzers now. Very late. 5 on armored cars, 50 on guns. 50 on guns? Okay. What is this? Chuchichan. What the fuck? Why would you ever produce that? How many do they have? What the... Why? Why? Oh, they're garrisoning just empty tiles with them, basically. But, like, also, this is... Oh my god. Yeah, for these islands, these divisions are fine. They have to invade with something real, basically, to take the islands. But, like, what the hell? Japan looks so unprepared. This looks terrible. Terrible. Alright. Northern Malay, they're building 2 ports. 2 ports. I don't know why. I really don't know why. The left port doesn't make sense because you have a port right next to it. The right port doesn't make sense because you have one right next to it. Bruh. Yeah. So that's just 12,000 construction I see in the drain. I see why they're 220 mils behind the last Japan we saw. I see. It's not because of that small decision. It's because of all the small decisions combined. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, I wanted to take a look at it. Japan has 331 mils. USA has 412. I told you. The USA is outdone them by far. And USA, oh yeah, the USA is not going to lose shit, man. Actually, they're so late on getting the garrison out. If Japan declared, like in the normal fashion, time-wise, they would have actually been fine. But now the US garrison is so late, and Japan is late, so it's like, what the hell? I mean, Nave's build looks good overall. It's just not prepped for war, really. I would say.
Where would you like to see Japan go? For the Philippines first?
I don't know. This guy probably can't go for anything if I'm being real with you. Yeah, I don't know why Nave has so few divisions. What are these? Wait, what?
Where?
He has so many divisions in the homeland of the US. What the hell? What the hell?
They're an island hop to Pearl Harbor. Japan is. That looks like what they're setting up to do.
I mean, then that's not gonna happen. I'll be real with you. I'll be real with you. I mean, Nafe isn't he isn't filling the combat with on the islands. I'm not sure what he's doing. It looks unprepared, so to speak. It looks unprepared. But, I think he can hold the rubber. At least Sumatra and Java will hold. Yeah, and that's the only thing he's building up. So, I mean, yeah. Nafe will hold the rubber, I think. Versus this Japan, for sure. Versus a more prepared Japan, I'm not so sure this would hold. But, maybe with some luck. Maybe with some luck. He even built up this in... Oh, wow. But he has, like, no units. This is not enough versus a real Japan if they would want to go there. Yeah, we'll see. I like Nafe's build overall, though. Looks pretty good. He's 100 mils ahead of Japan when Japan should be like 200 mils ahead of the US. Ah, dear God.
So Oak did say that Nafe was their best player, so...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big naval battle in the central. I gotta check this if this is a 2-fleet engagement or not. Nope. It's a 1-fleet engagement. So they're all good. They're all good. And they're beating off the... Wait, they're not beating off. They're beating the Italian Navy. That's what I want to say. They're beating the Italian Navy. Okie dokie. So...
They're going to lose all their BBs.
Wait. My screen... Okay, that was very interesting. My screen just turned black, and now it's back. That's cool. Well, everything's running fine, so... Guess we're just going to ignore that. What the
Cable got loose or something?
I don't know.
Did you punch your monitor?
Only when I saw the Axis builds, so maybe. I'm like Tyler Durden from I forgot what
Fight
it's called.
Club?
Fight Club, yeah.
Yeah.
Only that I'm finding my inner demons watching this. Norway has about 20 divisions in Africa. What the hell? This is funny. They're holding Norway with UK shitterth, and Norway AI is cleaning up Africa for them in the Vichy territory. Oh, wait. Why did France click that? That was unnecessary. I want to see France, actually. He should have a good eco. 104 mils. That does look good. Gotta go on Germany again or something. Just scroll up, and then boom. He has 0 civs to use right now, and actually negative... Oh, he didn't prep the resources, so no test build. I will say no test build. Negative 60% output on mechanized. Negative 11% on tanks. So that wasn't the most awful. But, it's still bad. Still bad. So he's on export. He should be on limited, I would say, with steel refs built. Then he would be more fine. Or is he trading all this? Huh. Okay. He did not prep this. That's all I know. That is all I know. So he has 1 div and 1 div training. I see. I see.
Germany's still not on Keitel. Or is still on Keitel.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No. Well,
No
I
one's
think if they
checking.
wanted to kill Italy, they could if they made a bunch of Marines. Oh, Hungary training on the front line. Or Bulgaria, sorry. In Greece. And they're actually gonna push. The Allies didn't build up supply though. So I would think they should have built up supply before starting to push. Because right now, negative... Yeah, 16% attack, 30% breakthrough is not great. Like, you could be having full stats here. Just building 2 supply hubs in Greece and you would have basically, yeah, full supply, I would say. Because you're right next to the capital of Greece. So that supply hub would be easy level 5 railway from there. They do have a railway gun. That's good. Negative... oh yeah, they also have shore bombardment. So that was great for the Allies, actually, that fight. So the air situation looks kind of even over there. Let's see the total air count. Germany's sitting at around 5,000... Wait, what? Let me actually look. Germany has in stockpile 1,400 fighters. Okay, so 1.4k plus 5k basically this is. So about 6.4k. And the UK sitting on stockpile 180. Very efficient, using most of its air. There goes Japan.
Japan comes in.
Yeah, 3.5k fighters. Okay, the Axis has like twice the air count. Actually, twice the air count. But you do have to consider Russia's air count, I guess. Russia has a good mill count as well. 520. I mean, it's decent for the time being. Okay, let's see what Japan's gonna cook. They have declared, so...
Russia's got like 4k air, but a lot of it's old.
Yeah. So what is Japan cooking here?
Telling you, man, they're going for Pearl Harbor. They're not going for the Philippines.
Yeah, they're gonna go full island war with the US, which is probably a decent decision in their position, because they have to nerf Naif. Wait, let me see here. Naif, he does not have PP to go total mob. He hasn't picked the focus to go for wartime industry right now. He should be, but okay, Naif has not done a prepped build, I would say. Only from the reason that he doesn't have total mob and limited right now. He should be having both of them. As well as, honestly, the conversion guy. Huh?
Didn't Naif come in late to the game, though?
He did.
So
no,
it
he
wasn't
didn't.
him
He's been there since
building.
day one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because you had mentioned that the U.S. was burning all their PP in a
I did say that.
manner.
They were burning their PP inefficiently early on. I did say that. And then here we are. But he has the Sherman very early. Very good research-wise from Naif. He's doing dispersed. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting, actually. I always forget to do this as the US, actually. I always forget to do this. What do you need again? Fuse thingy on Navy, I think it is. Yeah. Canada keeps pushing. They're gonna get another tile here. That's quite good. I would go in the other direction, though. You're kind of stuck there, not doing much. Ah, he's not even gonna go in. He's just clicking for the click's sake. Saipan, Guam. Okay, let's see what Naif's divisions are looking like. They lost the first island. Okay. So Wake's next. Naif's not equipped. Like, I would say that's the issue. Oh, this is bad base stats. I mean, I know they're 20s, but like, this isn't optimal, right? What is he lacking? Okay, it's mostly RD1, which is like fine-ish, but like, it's just lacking a bit of hit this and this. Yeah. Honestly, not
35k infantry equipment. He's lacking infantry equipment.
Yeah, but that's just for what he hasn't deployed, really. He's equipped on the islands, I would say. Okay.
So he was playing in a 1v1 tournament before this. Maybe he's a little flustered after like microing for hours.
Could be. Still, like, if you can tell he hasn't done a test build, at least. Then he would have. I mean, I know Naif. If he's done a test build, everything will be optimal. And this is not optimal, but he's definitely... Okay, let me put it like this. You can tell he's a good player and that he's playing well. Only that it's not optimal. so to speak, the most optimal way. That is what I would say. All right.
I don't know, man. You're down on Japan, but if Japan ends up invading High Castling the U.S., that's going to be a surprise, I would say.
Yeah, it's going to be a surprise, but I mean, I don't think we'll see it. I think we'll see here Australia doing a bunch of shit against Japan as well with Nave. Looks like they're going to be using Philippines as a staging ground for some sort of stuff. Not sure what. Like, Japan's not raiding anywhere. Not invading Borneo day one, even though it's empty. Stuff like that is just showing they're not going to be a fast Japan. And the Axis needs fast help from how it's looking. Soviets are doing a very interesting hold. What is this? Okay, they're going to be doing 20 with infantry, holding stuff, and then they're going to be doing 30 with motorized divisions for pushing. It's a very weird line they're holding, but it looks fine, I guess. I guess.
They named their motorized template High Income.
Yeah, I saw that. Not sure what they're having a high income of. It's not stats, but
It's not stats.
it's definitely not stats. Although no, I believe they'll be doing a good build here. I think they're lacking trucks. How the okay? Well, lacking trucks for supply. That's different, I guess. Question is what Finland's gonna do, because like, oh wait, Germany is going in. Wait, has Russia done the 20% mill construction speed? They have. Oh my god, Russia did get to do the 20% mill construction speed focus. That is insanely nice for them. Insanely nice. Wait, Germany's not coming in though. Huh? They're doing modernization effort. Interesting. Oh my god, this is a Finland that is not in the Axis. This is a not Axis Finland. So you could full focus Finland down and the Axis cannot send units. That's why I think that path is bad. But yeah.
I agree. I have lost many a time going non-aligned.
Not optimal.
And you were serving up all the punishment, my friend.
Oh. Well, fair enough.
I think in one of those builds.
Touché.
Chat asks, is not going Norway normal? No, it is normal for Axis to have Norway by now.
It's normal for the Axis to have Norway 2 years ago.
Dankus with a
Italy's
dose of
still
reality.
fighting. Dude, Italy's... Yeah, here he goes. Here goes the first carrier of Italy. And some screens. Italy's about to lose the rest of his fleet here. Even though the Axis should be having a massive air advantage here. Yeah, they do. And they do. They have a massive air advantage. Italy's still losing fleet. Yeah, losing the last 2 battleships soon as well. Next engagement, they're dead. I'm not sure if there will be a next engagement or if he's going into port. No, he's still out. Actually, wait, what? Oh. Wait, what? Where's the Italian fleet? Oh, there you go.
There they are.
Alrighty, then this should be it for the battleships, and then the carriers are gonna get mega targeted.
Fleet
That's
dumpstered.
one battleship, and oh, the other one got out. 4% strength. So lucky.
Does he not notice?
I think Italy notices, I would say. Where did he put his fleet?
There. Whoa.
Oh, it's out. It's
Is
still
that
out.
a re-engagement?
The UK put his fleet down and put up another fleet. So this is a separate UK fleet that will be fighting now. Yeah. So the UK is fighting just with multiple fleets at different times. And Italy is losing as one fleet. Unlucky. Unlucky. I mean, Italy does have navs over the battle. They should be very good for him. Like, there should be... I mean, there isn't 1,000 navs here, but there should be 1,000 navs here just demolishing the Allied fleet.
It did look like the Axis's plan was to contest them somehow there, but I don't see how they do that.
Oh, UK's invading now? 500 base soft attack divisions. Okay, UK has been cooking. The UK has been cooking. Yeah, that's Sardinia gone, and that's a level 10 airport almost. How nice of the Axis to build it up. Because that does not start off as level 10. Well then. Not optimal. The Axis will have to start building airports in the Balkans now if they actually want to defend Italy. And Italy will have to start deploying divisions because, yeah. Okay, what is... Italy has 20,000 guns in stockpile. That is insane. Like, what is his daily production? 162. Okay, let me do some quick maths here. I don't have my phone on me. Okay, but what is 20,000 divided by... Okay, 160. Like, that's like, what? Almost a year of production, no? I might not be cooking with the maths. Wait, let me do this. Calculator? I'll Google calculator. Calc.
20,000 divided by what? 160?
Yeah.
Is 125.
Okay, that's like a third of a year of production then. But still, I would say, why does he have 20,000 guns in stockpile? You know? 3,000 army, 2,000 anti-tank, 2,000 anti-air. And he lacks like a garrison even. He has 60 divisions. He doesn't even have his ports garrisoned. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 empty ports in Italy. I mean, come on.
I mean, that's why I was saying that they should take all these islands quick and just husky. Like, it would be easy.
They could, yeah.
The Axis could have already been on the boot by now.
Axis have to barb this year. They have to barb this year.
So when is the date that the Axis has to barb?
Wait, let me look here. They have
is
to
it
barb
June
by
42?
No, in 41 they have to barb. So I'll just tell them. Okay, I'll just tell them. Hello, Axis. I want to remind you that you have to declare on Russia in 41, so you have to start justifying now to be able to have the wiggle on time. Yeah. All right. Cool. Thank you. All right.
They still don't have Helder. Oh man. So Chad, they have to declare on barb in 41. Dinkus said, so we're looking at a month here, and then we're gonna have to pause.
What?
They don't barb.
They're doing assault gun tanks for barb, but what are these assault gun tanks? What the hell? They are using.
Is that a play
cannon.
for the?
And they're using
the
armor
attack?
tanks. Dude, this might cook. This might cook. What is this? 42 armor, not the greatest. This is actually not the cook. What the fuck did they do?
Okay, 42 armor. Let's see.
What is killing their armor so badly? I really don't know. Like optimally in a template, what would they have? Oh.
They will not be pierced unless these are false stats. They will be pierced. Big time. 51 piercing on the USSR
like,
template.
They have good soft and breakthrough though. Like they will right click anything on barb. It's just that with good armor tanks, they could have been right clicking everything mega easily. I guess you need the Panther for the armor? No, because Golden did the good armor tanks super early. I really wonder what Golden did, because I actually never looked. I never looked. Makes me wonder.
They should have they should have everything that Golden had by now. Look at.
No, definitely. It's just that they don't.
Was it armor clicks?
They only have 22 tanks for barb, and they. Yeah, they have no stockpile. 22 tanks for barb. I mean, at least
they didn't do the armor clicks.
Never mind. Some of the tanks are trained. Yeah, but I don't think
they didn't do the armor clicks. That's they give 99 armor if they did the armor clicks.
Yeah, that is actually true. That is a lot of armor, but like, I don't think that's gonna bring it up to like what Golden had. He had like 60 something armor.
Are these fake stats?
What are they
armor 42
for? Like, I know for sure on Germany you have better focuses to do. I know for sure. Okay, so
equipment conversion speed 99%. I don't know. I do not know.
They arrived on Epirus? What? Ah, over there. I see. Well, Spain is doing a good build in terms of that he's going for soft attack against Russia. That's good. Yeah, I agree with what they did the... what do you call it? Circle-wise. Inner circle-wise on Germany. Yeah, I mean, you could be going for a lot of this stuff that they have here.
Wait, but Spain has more armor than... It's MIO? Spain has more armor than the German assault gun.
Are also worth it. Huh?
Spain has more armor on the tank than the German assault gun, and they have welded armor and not cast. I don't get it. Is it MIO?
No, they don't. He has 26. 26 armor on his tank.
Dude, what am I looking at? The assault
Probably
gun,
fake
it
stats.
says 50?
Oh, but he has a new... Wait, what? Yeah, 50 in the equipment, not in the template.
Got you.
Okay.
I was just looking equipment per equipment.
Yeah, equipment does not mean the actual stats. Okay, now
Yeah, I was just
Germany
comparing the two
has
pieces.
Oh yeah, dude, an Allied victory is inbound. In 1 year, the Allies get a victory, unless Russia hold these VPs that are Leningrad, Moscow, Stalingrad. This is funny.
Now, why is that?
Axis
Why is there a victory?
I mean, because the Allies took Africa and they haven't lost anything in Asia. That's why. Funny.
Okay. Japan is landing on Borneo.
And that's even after taking Mandalay, whatever. Like, Japan has taken Malaya, and even then the Allies are getting victory. So Japan needs to pull their weight. Taking Batavia, Canberra, or Delhi would be massive. The Axis need to... Oh, actually, Gomel. Gomel would actually do it. Where's Gomel again? I forgot. Gomel?
Northern Russia?
Yeah, that's the closest one they could take. It's behind the marsh. Other than that, what could they take? Oslo is a no-go, I would say. London... No, I mean, honestly, kind of cooked unless Japan does something here. Because I don't think they're getting to Gomel that fast.
Finland called themselves in. They're going to get overrun here. They're going to get overrun.
Hey, what does Finland even have? Why would he join this? He has 18 divisions! He's going to get insta-capitulated. 18 divisions! He has 20,000 guns in stockpile. He's on partial mob. What is this build? This is the worst we have seen. He's going to get... Like, this is going to be a speed run, Finland.
Yeah, like you did against me.
No, you had like 50 divisions. This guy's 18. How do you even have 18? These gotta be God's soldiers. They have trash stats as well. How? I'm impressed. I'm impressed for all the wrong reasons. How? Honestly, how?
I think it's...
He might encircle the Soviets here. That's the funniest part. Nah, come on. Soviets, surely you have somebody microing this, and you click it. Surely you don't let that garrison infantry encircle you. Oh my god, yes. Thank you. And walk up. Walk up your units. God. Walk up. Use your units. Brother. Oh, okay. They got encircled by the by the Finnish trash inf. How the fuck? Dude, this should be a speed. This is the worst Finland we have seen ever.
Oh my god! They're not taking him yet. Okay, Soviets are counterattacking. They might get him out. They have an illegal penal division on the Finnish forces.
I don't know why this is the most what do you call it? The most interesting front right now. The Axis is pushing in the south, and they are stat maxing out the Soviet stuff. The Soviet stuff does not like. Oh, it has enough piercing and shit. It's literally just Germany having good stats. That's the issue for them.
Right, this is the Soviet game to lose here. And those Mountaineers look like they might get reinforced.
Yeah, they're gonna get no, they're gonna get out. They're gonna get out. Alright, but that's good. Oh, wait, what?
No.
Oh, wow.
Do they know? They lost him! They lost him!
Come on, Soviets, wake up. Joe Biden, this is the worst we have seen on a Finland. It should be dead already. Like, one of the Soviets should be microing that and just killing Finland. The amount of micro that frees up is insane.
We
Like,
must
again,
have missed
look
it
at the
in
rest of the front. What are the other 2 guys doing? No. What are all 3 of them doing? Nothing is happening in Finland. One guy is there for sure. We know one guy is in Finland. Nothing is happening in north. Nothing is happening in the center, basically. There's bashing through the marshes right now. Nothing is happening in the south. I don't see the excuse. You know?
The Soviets are gonna cap. They're gonna cap Finland pretty quick here.
Nah.
After the fumble, it's not gonna
I mean,
matter.
the fumble's gonna slow it down, but I still think it's gonna be 318 days. I mean, the Allies, Axis needs to start pushing, man. Like, Japan needs to start waking up. Okay, now go here, reinforce this. You just go for all the supply up. No, okay.
Wait, the Soviets have this on a battle plan? The front shuffled a bit. They lost their entrenchment. It's time to go now, Germany.
No, they have full entrenchment at the back. I think it was just like one of the armies that were accidentally assigned, I guess. Doing Road of Life on Russia. Road of Life. They could be going... I mean, Tankograd is useless because they're not doing tanks. But,
Who's building up the infra here? Oh, they're waiting for it to come in. Germany's out of fuel?
really? No shot. Germany's out of
Hungary's
fuel.
building airports.
Oh god. Yeah, Germany's out of fuel, not building any of the fuel silo thingies, like fuel refineries. Oh yeah.
No one's building infra into Barb.
Okay, Germany has a little bit of fuel now. They started putting some stuff down, I guess? Or are they able to trade with Venezuela? I'm gonna lose my shit. No, they're not. Okay, good. I would lose my shit, though. Spain is trading with Venezuela. I just gotta make sure he's not lend-leasing Germany. He is lend-leasing Germany. Nope.
You're gonna crash out. Finland is holding.
Hello, Spain. You may not trade with Venezuela on lend-lease the Axis.
Okej.
Are we trading, bro?
No, ja zrobię.
A, dobra.
No. Yeah.
And they're out of fuel again. Nice.
Like he can buy, Spain can be buying from Venezuela, but he cannot lend lease fuel to the Axis. I think that's a rule. I had it as a rule last year, so it's gotta be in, right? Surely. Let me see.
I'll check.
No, I'll
You're
check.
checking?
I'll check.
Okay.
Yeah. Control F. Let's go down to the Axis.
Yep, 60% fuel.
Actually, I don't have a rule for it. How the fuck do I not have a rule for it? I think we modded it last year. I'm adding the rule right now, anyhow. Because we did have something against it. I don't know what. Maybe I removed the rule or something, but I don't remember. That's like going around the entire system, so... Actually... Yeah, no, yeah. Right?
Soviets are pushing. Finland looks like they got some more divisions out.
Toward Finland, yeah.
Finland
Kinda what we're
dies
gonna
here.
get this year. Oh, he only has 2 shitter inf on his capital. That is probably the play, indeed, yeah. Is he gonna get in there in time? He is, unless they pin. They don't pin. So he's gonna be fine for a while longer. For a while longer. Okay, they're actually taking out the north now. Like, they're slowly but surely gonna kill Finland. But this should have been a speed run. Like, he had nothing, and he joined the war. Like, I don't know, man. So Finland's gonna be dead. That's a lot of eco as well. That's like 100 factories. You don't get all of them, obviously, but still about 100 factories that you're gonna be getting. And also, Axis are losing 100 factories, so that's the more important part, I would say. Pin.
He walked into the wrong tile.
He hates pinning. Russia hates pinning. Alright.
Oh, this might hold out for longer. Jeez.
Spain's unable to push. For this
Okay.
tanks.
Look at Greece. Huge encirclement
Oh, wow.
of the Axis.
The Axis didn't notice that the Allied pushed and encircled, and they encircled with Cav. I mean, they're gonna be fine, simply because they, oh, South Africa made Mountaineers. That's really smart. So you can actually push the mountain tiles there. Oh my god, that's so many Italians. Holy shit. And they pin. Let's see if that can actually lead to something. Can that lead to the pocket happening? No way, right? No way.
800,000 casualties on Italy.
Yeah.
They got
Oh,
the
they got
tanks out though, right?
They got mean. Yeah. But are they gonna? Yeah, they're probably gonna get out. Probably gonna get out. As long as the Allies don't pin, they're fully good. I think they won't. Oh wait! Holy shit! This could actually still be it. I think Germany is out of fuel in there. He is. I think. Actually, no, he's moving out quite fast. Actually, no, I was watching the infantry. The tanks do look like they're not getting out if the Allies play this properly. Yeah, that's too many days to get out, I think. Italy's not reinforcing. Now he is, but that's too late. Canada's going to be in there. Canada is going to be in there. Oof.
1 million
No,
casualties.
Canada, why
on
did you
Italy.
cancel? What is that play, man? What is that play, man? What the fuck? Canada, you were almost in. You would have held that. Alright, well. Allies are still doing great. I mean, they have basically a D-Day going. And the... there you go. What the
So,
hell?
Allies prepping for Husky right now.
Mm-hmm. That's funny. That's
Chat
funny.
wonders if the Axis even knows they're on a VP timer. Probably not.
Well, they should know, because that's kind of what the tournament's about, so...
I don't think they know.
258 days. Oofy.
They should be pushing Barb harder. They're getting pushed at Barb.
Yeah, I mean, it's just about stats. They pierce, and they have decent stats on the Soviets, so... They actually have good stats! Whoa! They have good stats on the Soviets. They have good stats. Holy. I mean, Germany's pulling up with
Soviets?
motorized soft tanks, you know, versus a soft attack build. It's an unlucky moment, I would say. It's yellow air for the Germans in Ukraine. It's red over Belarus. They have green in Baltics. That's what they got going for them, I guess.
Soviets could go full doctrine. They didn't click it though, and Germany still has Keitel instead of Halder. No fuel.
The mission fucking training time guy or whatever. Org guy, maybe?
Dude, that's huge. That's 10% stats. Like, that's huge.
And D-Day is expanding, or if we want to call this a D-Day, I'm not so sure. I'm not sure if this is the D-Day, so to speak, but it's something, and it's expanding. Why does Saf have so dog shit stats? He actually has dog shit stats. I have no
Take a
clue why
look.
they're so bad. He's heart attack focused, I see. He has full anti-tank build
Oh.
on his inf. Yeah.
No, that's not the play. And he went left. Superior firepower, left.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine, but, like, I don't know. Probably soft attack would deal more damage here. Because the German tanks are, if we hover over them in battle, 55% hardness, and soft attack is way cheaper to go for. So as long as you pierce, soft attack does more damage, basically. I mean, because you can get more of it. And also, soft attack would allow you to move through all of the other tiles, because there's just soft targets everywhere. Tyranian Sea Naval Invasion. Wait a minute. How did they retake Sardinia? That's hilarious. Okay.
I did not see. I have no idea.
Nazi. Okay. Well,
I did not see. Jeez.
yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, the Allies just need to dump more shit into Greece, and then they're good. Honestly, they're good to just keep pushing from there.
Okay, Italy is now actually lacking equipment. So
Yeah,
the Allies
Russia's
link up with the
moving down
Soviets.
from Finland now with all their divs. So that's gonna be a lot more for the main front line, even though they don't need it. It's funny. Russia's fielding how much? 4 million? It's decent. They have good stockpile of everything but radios. It's just because they went for the radio techs. But, are they going up on radios? They are going up heavily on radios. Let's see. They're even pushing. They're gonna keep pushing, I think.
How do you like the USSR mill count? 611?
That's decent, yeah. It's decent. Nevel Smolensk, what is this? Oh, they're building up a railway network. To the north this time. They already built it up to the center and stuff. Did they build this one tile? They didn't, so that's funny. People usually forget about it. And this tile they also forgot about. Actually, no, they haven't decided to build it, I guess. I think Russia should just focus on their supply right now. I mean, the Allies are D-Daying, you know? There's no reason to...
build supply and then just battle plan this?
Not battle plan, but build supply so you can push safely, you know? Nave lost... Not Wake, never mind. So no, he did lose Wake. There you go. But he has Midway, and he has Hawaii. He also has the Philippines. Oh, there's actually... What is going on here? Okay, Japan has been encircled with 6 divisions in India. Interesting. Interesting. India did a very good play there. Very good play. Killed 6 Japanese. So Japan's lost 370k. Yeah, mostly to India. USA lost 100k to Japan. USA should surely be 1,000 mils by now, right? No, he's building mills only. So this is a non-conversion build on the US, which I don't know about. I don't know if you should be playing for such a late game. Building forts in Java and stuff as well. Jeez. Oh my god, he's building amphibious tanks as well. Yeah, it's not even a tank build, it's an amphibious tank build, which will make a safe D-Day happen. That's for sure. Like, he will be able to make a safe D-Day. Yeah, and he is he's prepping for D-Day as well right now with amphibious tanks. I don't know why.
Alright, Allied victory. 200 days.
Yeah. What's the US stockpile like? Actually, not that big. Honestly, Nafe doing a good job here. Except for, why does he have 17,000 motorized? What the hell? 30 on trucks, I guess that's why. You could just lend-lease all the allies and they could all go off motorized at that point. Oh, he's not like using any of his dockyards on the US. Let me see. Did he win Navy? Or did he lose Navy? He has a huge Navy on the US. I would say he has a huge Navy. But why he's not using his dockyards, I don't know. Japan, also a pretty huge Navy. I wouldn't say they have done a naval battle yet. Actually, they... Wait, no, because he built super heavy battleships. There you go. So I don't think we have seen a naval battle whatsoever so far.
So Axis definitely overbuilt fighters. They have a bunch of fighters they can't use because they have no fuel, and there's a bunch of fighters in stockpile.
Yeah, that's issue. And the Allies have green/yellow air in Europe. Funny. Versus an Axis that has twice the air count. Yeah.
No fuel.
No fuel. No fuel mode.
What happened? Did you take off the Spain Lend-Lease?
Dude,
yes.
France has great stats. Yeah, sorry, what?
Did you take off the Spain Lend-Lease to Germany?
Yeah,
it looks like they're not doing it anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're allowed to lend these fuel from Spain. That just, you know, you're going around the entire system of. I mean, that the Axis can't trade outside of Europe, right?
Yeah.
So I just wanted that to be clear, that that is an obvious big no-no. Spain, no,
Yes,
France
Dankis
has
is-
great stats, like, honestly. France is great
Dankis
stats.
is casting right now.
Hmm?
Chat was asking if you're spectating. Yes, you're spectating.
Yeah, I was expecting. Okay, Nath did Warplan Black. His tanks are, let's see here, decent stats, yeah. What will they have when they're full? 730 only. Oh, he's doing 7/8. I don't think he knows about the rule set. He's also not doing motorized logistics. That would be very helpful, I would say. I mean, Nath was doing proper builds, though. He's definitely gonna land versus Hungary. Hungary's no chance. Yeah, Nath orging up now, it looks like. Oh yeah, UK also prep Marines. This is gonna be a big D-Day. Big as in, they're gonna land with like 30 divs almost. 20 at least. 20 divs are gonna be launching here. Has he? Oh yeah, 160 days until the Allied win. They're just gonna go and save up another VP, I guess. If they take Amsterdam, that's another VP. That's huge. That basically secures the W. Let me see here.
Yeah. Is
Oh,
gonna
yes,
land. I'm gonna say D-Day lands.
I'm gonna say D-Day shreds everything in its
Yeah.
path.
Do they have the amphib tanks there? Holy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Hungary doing a good job of delaying the Allies here. Like he's fielding 1 million men. Italy's fielding slightly less. God, Italy. Come on, man. Alright, D-Day's
Soviets
launching.
making big push. Oh, D-Day?
Yeah. I don't know why the second one didn't launch. Interesting. Well then. Still landing quite easily. 2k breakthrough. Almost. Yeah, that landed. You could say that it landed. He could click the extra supplies thingy as well right now and then have even easier time. What did he design for this amphibious tank? Okay. So quite stats focused. He should be having hull flamethrower though, and probably external. But otherwise good. Could be boosting 6.6 soft attack per battalion. Okay, yeah, Nath keeps moving, I guess. They're gonna cap, yeah,
Is
right,
there-
because these are Reichskommissars. They're gonna cap. That's amazing for the Allies. They cap quite fast as well, as far as I remember.
So the reaction from the Axis is just to put Hungarian infantry over there. This is GG's.
Well, we don't know that for sure fully yet. I mean, we could be seeing more tanks pulled from Barb and such, but the German tanks on Barb aren't fit to fight the Allies.
They pulled the tanks from Greece as a reaction.
I think as a caster, it's safe to say that the Axis are kind of cooked. And, yeah, the victory timer is saying 146 days until Allied victory. Now, what happens first? Does Germany cap, or is it the timer that decides it? That's the real question right now, I would say.
Germany has no air over D-Day.
Yeah, I mean, probably they're very overwhelmed and such. The Allies pulled their tanks out of Greece as well. So I guess they're going to D-Day. If only they knew there's only 4 German tanks coming, you know? If only they knew. And the German tanks are like actual dog water, you know?
Yep. And they're almost out of fuel.
Yeah. Did he build fuel? He's building fuel. He's going for the fuel tax?
So,
oh, he did.
what was the
He didn't go for the
major...
rubber tech, did he?
Why did Romania screw up or something? Not getting enough fuel? I feel like they're
let me
behind.
look.
They're not
Let me
full
look.
fuel tech.
Daily gain. Okay, so the Axis have probably stolen the fuel. They have stolen the fuel. So Italy controls half the fuel. Germany controls the other half. So it's not up to Romania whatsoever right now. Germany is getting 20k from the fuel. I mean, not controlling Africa is kind of like a big iffy for Germany.
Italy moving into fuel tech, but I think it's too late.
Yeah, controlling 1,000 fuel, you wanna have fuel tech. Even without controlling any fuel, you want a fuel tech, so you need to import.
Germany shifted air over the Benelux. Okay. They're trying to do a reverse Battle of the Bulge here. Or just a Battle of the Bulge.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see Nave's tanks are coming in. See if he can get 2 of those German tanks there. Oh wait, what was that? Eastern Germany. Oh wow. Soviets are naval invading Germany. They're gonna snake for Berlin right now. Look at the amount of pings from Bulgaria. Holy.
Is that allowable?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Germany should have one navy and killed the Soviets navy by now.
Oh,
but here comes the snake.
GG's.
That's funny. Okay, Berlin is falling. Oh, German tanks got in there. They might get pushed out though. No, I think they're rolling. Let's just go around Berlin. Keep snaking everywhere. Oh, wait, they might actually push the German tanks out. This is hilarious. Neither side has
organization.
cats. Yeah, I mean that's.
They did.
Wait, no, they're not gonna get it. Actually, no. Now that he reinforced, there you go. Jesus.
Is that it? The timer's still 117 days.
Yeah, I mean Berlin's not a VP, I don't think. Yeah, it's not. But the Allies have 12 VPs now. It's Mandalay, like Malaya, Iwo Jima, and Paris are the VPs. So, and the Allies are close to Paris. They're 1 tile away, in fact. So that will probably come into their control as well. Can you quote again what the team Ekipa said about Oak? They wanted them cocky, was it?
They basically said they hope that they think that Oak thinks that they can't play. They're 2 teams that merged after they lost some players. Very experienced players. And they thought that the keys to their victory were friendship and the Oak's overconfidence.
I think skill beats friendship today, but that's
well, Oak
unfortunate.
actually said Oak said that friendship was one of their strengths as well, and one of the keys to their victory.
They must be better friends, or something. Wait, they walked out of Berlin. Why? That's weird. Oh no, they got it back in there. There you go. Defending with good stats. Oh yeah, good stats. I mean, Russia should be battle planning by now, honestly. What are the Axis cooking on Barb? What the hell? What the hell? They should just...
Maybe they want to get Gomel.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, another fun thing for Russia to do would be to just dump everything into this invasion. You know, or not everything, but like 80 units they could definitely spare Toulouse with this little left on the timer, you know? And still be fine on the front line. I guess sparing like 20 like they did there is also fine.
There's Paris.
Yeah, that was just Malaya and Iwo Jima that are the Axis VPs. God. Guess we will see allies win on VPs for a game.
I don't know. I like the soft attack build from UK.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was pretty strong. They went superior firepower, right.
Oh yeah, I mean that's good. That's strong. What did Japan do? Superior firepower, right? Alright.
Germany's gonna lose 4 tanks.
Are they? Where? Barb? Yeah. I mean, Spain
Wilhelm
lost a bunch of
Sagan.
tanks in the marshes as well, and now they're getting pushed in the south. Berlin got retaken, though. Sad. Yeah, D-Day is expanding massively. And if they just keep expanding on Barb now, as well, on the Soviets, then... yeah, cooked. Is that a super heavy railgun? I think it's just a normal railgun.
All right, they saved Berlin. It looks like Germany kicked out a lot more divs.
Yeah, Russia pulled out. I mean, good distraction. They made them pull back tanks from Barb, and then they killed a bunch of shit on Barb. So, I mean, yeah, not great for Germany. Germany's frontlining their tanks. That's interesting. Frontlining the D-Day tanks on D-Day.
All right, 80 days to cap.
Yeah.
And the Axis is nowhere near Gomel.
I mean, they would need now a bunch of other EPs. They would need Gomel, Amsterdam. What else? Gomel, Amsterdam. That would be putting the Allies at 11 still. What did they lose additionally? Oh yeah, Paris. No, Paris, Amsterdam, Gomel is what they would need in 76 days to cancel the timer. Spain did snake for Gomel and got killed. So, I mean, I think if anything, they get it later now.
I think the Allies could make a play down here in Albania and perhaps push down there. The Axis don't have the hands to see what's going on down there. There's no Italian supply.
Yeah, that's the issue, though. I don't think they have the stats. They have only hard attack divisions there versus full soft attack divisions.
Oh, good point.
Italy retook Sardinia for like a third time. I kid you not. Jesus.
And they're going for North Africa.
No shot.
Yeah,
I think
there it is. It going to launch? Yep, they're trying to launch. They don't have a navy, though. And the Allies are pushing in Greece.
amazing. What are they pushing with? Hard attack divisions, yeah. Like, even with no supply Italian inf, they can't push. Because, yeah, Italians have soft attack. Okay. So the German soft attack tanks with 23 piercing. Let's see if they can push the US tanks with 46 armor and double the stats. Let's see. Doesn't look like it. I'm dumbfounded by why that might be. At least they're
Now, in this
confiscating
case,
Bulgarian chromium.
would you build soft attack and hard attack tanks simultaneously? One for D-Day, one for Barb?
No. But it's even then, like, their soft attack tanks don't even have good soft attack. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one.
I have seen it done on one of your games, not in this mod, but it seemed to work out great because you had what you needed to stop D-Day, and then you had what you needed on Barb. I don't know how good the tank production was, but...
I mean, it's quite inefficient to spread it out. You can make it, like, semi-efficient, but it's, I think, never going to be as efficient as just producing one tank.
Literally 1,000 soft attack on the amphib tanks from the US.
Yeah. Versus, like, the 500 soft we see on the German soft attack tanks. And these US tanks are not even soft attack tanks, and they have twice the soft. You see the issue?
I do. I sense
Russia's
the
in
irony.
Eastern Germany again. Only this time from a front line, so yeah.
See if their speed pays off.
Romania's bad soft. I don't know how the. Okay, he's doing 20 wits. I see. I see. Oh well.
I would say pretty low impact Japan.
Very.
It looks
I mean,
looks like they bounced at midway.
He took Malaya. That's it, right? I mean, he took 2 U.S. islands, but those don't really matter. He took Malaya, and Borneo doesn't matter because the Allies have full rubber without it. So it's like, what did he do? He took one VP that is always free, basically. Yeah.
Soviets snaking towards Berlin?
Yeah, I mean, I think they want to cap Germany instead of winning via Allied victory timer. I think that's their plan right now. It would be kind of humiliating, I guess, for the Axis to cap. So, if they actually do end up capping Germany, that's funny.
There goes the Bulgarian and Spanish tanks in Warsaw.
Yeah, and oh my god, they snaked Italy as well. Jesus.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait, what is this Bulgarian stuff? They have 18 tanks? What?
No, it's just a symbol. Hover over it. It's a full length with artillery.
The Bulgarian Ninja. Very nice. And Bulgaria is building carriers. For the memes, I guess.
Amazing. I think for naval supremacy, they wanted to do it to take out the oil maybe later or something. I don't know. Because carriers have the most naval supremacy per IC in terms of what to build. Russia seems like they're bugged out. Okay, now they're battle planning. There you go. Or I think they're battle planning by now. They should be. Oh yeah, they are. They put everything into one army and are just lining up on the front line. Okay, they reassigned it. Okay, they're gonna pull back. Why on God's green earth?
Big egos. Big ego.
I mean, it's not big ego. Big ego is going for the cap. This is just being nice to them, not capitulating them. This is literally
I would
just being
equate it
nice.
to, like in football, if you step over another player, I'd equate it to that.
Yeah. I mean, right now they are stepping all over them. So, I mean... Yeah, I still think Germany might cap here. Like, the Allies have 29 days and they're not pulling back. So, I mean... Yeah. Unfortunate. Truly. Hungary's snaking for Paris. Strong. That'll totally happen. Totally happen. Is Germany microing? They are microing. Like, I see some inputs happening in Germany, but then I see a tank stack of 5 tanks, and I'm like, yeah, probably not doing much.
I don't know. What I'd really like to see is Japan make like big boy moves, like really take over the game in one of these games. That would be real fun to watch.
I think we will see that in the quarterfinals. I know there are some Japan players that are like insane, you know. So in quarterfinals there will definitely be some really good Japans.
Okay, snaking towards Prague. 19 days.
Yeah.
And Soviets are peacocking the Axis right now, I would say.
How come? How so?
Well, they pulled back all their units and they're just sitting there staring at them. Staring them down in the face.
Germany's snaking in behind the Allies. Gonna take Leipzig back.
I don't know if you know anything about baseball, but it would be the equivalent of them bat flipping and staring down the pitcher after making a home run, basically.
I like how you have a sports reference for everything the Axis does.
Dunking over someone in basketball.
That is peak.
What would you do in football? Would you take off your jersey and like do the flying dance or something and slide?
I wouldn't say that's disrespectful. I'm all for big celebrations in football.
See, in America, they would just purely hate that. They would say you're disrespecting the other team. I'm sure. There we go.
There you go. Germany did cap before the timer, and that means it's an Allied victory. Alrighty then. GG. Take an endgame save. Alright, but this game ran smoothly. Not one mass crash. Let's go! Let's go, chat! Let's go! We only had 2 guys with bad PC crash twice. That's it. Let's fucking go. Did I hear stable mod? Did I hear that, chat? I don't know. I think we might have heard it. We might have heard it. All right. Thank you for co-casting. And yeah, I'll just finish up the stream. All right, boys. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Which is when? Good question. I actually don't know. I'll have to check my own schedule later. But boys.